For Jersey Shore Bulldog football on the Bear Country Sports Network. Just a moment, we'll join the sports guys Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker for tonight's game against Milton. This exclusive broadcast brought to you by Hollick's Coal Yard, Jimmy Elite State Farm Insurance, Kutz's Kitchen, McMahon, Ferguson and Associates, Susquehanna Trailways, B.A. Mike's Electric, the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Real Estate, Jiffy Market and Deli, TLC Fuels, Terry's Coal and Wood Stoves, Woodlands Bank, First Quality, Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Skeleton Key Boutique, S.A. Piper Logistics, Barry Enders Construction, Domino's, Realty Lease Properties, Fager Insurance, the law offices of Dreyer and Dieter, Dyeroff Stump Grinding and more, and River Valley Internet. Comments regarding this game express property of WQBR-FM. They may not be retransmitted or used in any way without express written permission from Maximum Impact Communications. And now, here's the sports guy Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Shore Football on the Bear Country Sports Network. Sam Cooperman, Nate Carpenter with you, bringing you pregame action. Brandon Barker will join me when we get started at the top of the hour. In terms of where we're at right now, Jersey Shore Football is back at Danville, the site of the Bulldogs' historic 2019 PIAA 4A playoff appearance, in which they beat Pottsville in a 3-overtime thriller here in the quarterfinals, and in the semifinals took on Dallas and really stuck with a really good Dallas team for a while. Nate, before we get going into this game, as Jersey Shore is playing Milton tonight, Milton not having its stadium ready this season, so they've been playing all neutral site games, and we'll talk about the Milton Black Panthers, who are 5-1 in a minute. But the 6-0 Bulldogs, look, this was where it happened, right? This is where we were when this team went from a team that's always going to be in the conversation in the district and can get into the state playoffs to, oh, wait, this team can really compete at the highest level in the state.
Absolutely. It was an amazing run, 2 years ago. And this year has been just incredible. Overall, the special teams, Breck Miller has really stepped up this year. 2 games, you take a few field goals off the board. Instead of 6-0, we're 4-2. And a really close game in week 2 with Selinsgrove, and everybody said, "Oh, Selinsgrove, how they only win 9-7 in a slim fashion." And I said, "Don't count out Selinsgrove. Very quick, very speedy on defense." And tonight, Central Mountain squares off against Selinsgrove. So we're going to see what happens to that 5-1 Central Mountain team. And so, tonight in Danville, what an incredible backdrop here. Beautiful facility, beautiful field. As you said, Milton's not quite ready, but Milton's turned a page, and here's how they've done it. Administratively, the district's gotten behind a $14 million project that is absolutely, I've seen some pics online, absolutely incredible. And I don't know, but the last couple of years, they had a really rough 2 years. And even prior to that, the last decade, they've really struggled to establish a culture. But here they come in tonight, and people have said the schedule's been watered down a little bit. But at the end of the day, they've had a great year.
Yeah, they're a team right now, mentioned 5-1 the record. The one loss to Central Mountain in a game that was a 2-possession game. They played the Wildcats, who also are 5-1, and Jersey Shore will face them in the end of the regular season. But Milton has some solid wins in there. Nativity BVM's a 4-2 team, but like you mentioned, the strength of schedule, not the highest, but look, for a team that last year went 1-6, didn't win a single game in 2019, this is amazing stuff. Coach Phil Davis and company are getting a lot of rightful praise in the area. However, in terms of tonight's game, Jersey Shore, a whole different beast. 6-0, coming off that 38-0 victory at Shamokin, where Nate, it took them a little bit to get going, right? It took them a while before the Bulldogs got into gear. But once they did, they were able to get it to running clock against the Shamokin team that's always competitive.
Yeah, all year long, with the exception of a couple games, Jersey Shore has been a second-half team. We talk about speed, we talk about strength, we talk about conditioning. And how Jersey Shore does it, as I've said, the blueprint, the backdrop is they run their entire practice like a conditioning session. They run twice as many plays, hard to believe, at a practice as they do on a Friday night. And back to the game that I called with you a few weeks ago, Lewisburg at Selinsgrove, 97 plays, 12-minute quarters. What a night that was. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Jersey Shore likes to get in the up-tempo. What slows them down sometimes is penalties, false starts, and we've had some abbreviated possessions where officials struggle to keep up with the tempo of the game. And tonight's a night where they want to come out fast. I'd like to see them play 4 quarters. And the big thing I thought about before, we entered the booth tonight was 4 games away. The last 4 teams are 5-1. Can Jersey Shore continue to develop depth, avoid injuries, and prepare for the postseason without looking past each weekly opponent?
And that's what the test will be tonight. You can hear the PA announcer. We're not too far from getting going here at Danville. We'll take a break. We'll come right back and tell you more about the Bulldogs and the Black Panthers on the Bear Country Sports Network for a 7 o'clock kickoff.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1915, a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Kasasa checking account.
That's a nice one.
Our Kasasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhattan is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhattan for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
Built to dominate the toughest of work days, Boot Barn now carries an expanded selection of Cody James Decimator work boots to support American workers in every trade. Made with durable full-grain leather, a Goodyear welt construction for longevity, a Vibram outsole for grip, and zero-gravity Zyklone insoles for all-day comfort, this is your heavy-duty work boot. Dominating functionality, Cody James Decimator boots, only at Boot Barn.
We've doubled the prize money. It's Bear Country's 2K a weekday cash giveaway now underway. Thousands of dollars given away every weekday with 3 chances to win. Listen for the keyword just after 9 and just before noon and 3. Then enter that word at bear999.com. Click the swoosh of cash. Brought to you by Williamsport Wire Rope Federal Credit Union, Hafley Insurance, Lingle's Neighborhood Market, and Avis Building Supply. From the home of Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, The Bear.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Nate Carpenter back with you. It's Jersey Shore football on the Bear Country Sports Network, coming your way from Danville Area High School, where the Bulldogs of Jersey Shore, 6-0, take on the Milton Black Panthers in what's a Milton home game. Take you through the starting lineups for both of these teams. Jersey Shore shifting things around a little bit. Their center, Jared Polsky, will not be in action tonight, so that will prompt Luke Springman, the junior left tackle, to be shifted to center. Donald Steinbacher, left guard, goes out to tackle, and Connor Davis, the tight end, will play left guard. And at the right side, it stays intact. Zach Rooney and Dirk Stetz will be blocking on that side of the field. Brady Jordan, the junior quarterback, coming off a game where he threw 3 touchdowns, but 3 of 14 passing. They were going for the big play a lot, and Nate, I want to talk about that a little bit. In terms of Brady's development as a passer, we've seen some games where he's really been able to sling it around. He threw for 260 yards against Montoursville, but I feel like we're still seeing the development of him week in and week out, and ultimately what it's about is getting him to the point in the playoffs where he kind of a la Tanner Lorson back in 2018 takes that next step late in the season as a passer.
Yeah, the biggest thing that we've seen this year is when Jersey Shore does happen to, early in the game especially, get into some 3rd and longs, The intermediate routes kind of go out the window, and so do the sit-downs, routes in the zone. And where he's been super effective is in getting out of the pocket, the threat to run. When they establish the corner, there are times he could sit a little more in the pocket, but with his visibility at 5'7", that poses a problem. However, when he moves his feet, those 7-yard routes, those quick hit routes, and then that sets up the hitch and go. So I find it's more difficult, although Hess has had some big downfield catches, some incredible catches this year on big plays, to the third level. Those are a 1 in 10, 1 in a 10 kind of thing, a 10% connection there. But I think he is developing. I think he's thrown some picks, but we talked about the first game of the year. We were going to see some of that in his development and his progress. But overall, I mean, my goodness, his first year playing, starting as a junior, just an incredible season.
Yeah, it's certainly the case, and someone who's had a whole lot of success at this particular venue, Caden Hess, you mentioned him for a bit, the senior who's now the two-time All-Stater and the area and school career yards and receptions leader, and he's in a class of 3 that have 25 or more receiving touchdowns all time. Caden, at this particular spot, had 102 yards and 2 scores against Pottsville, and then also was able to have 9 for 101 and 2 scores in that game against Dallas. So he's played well here. You'll hear Coach Tom Grabish speak on that in a few minutes. That's something where Jersey Shore has played well here, and Caden Hess, a guy who's continues to break marks and is one of the top threats in the area in any capacity of football.
Absolutely. Caden Hess is a great kid. Bottom line, I had a teacher in the office this week, can't mention names, but they just said, they have several of these student athletes in their class, and just that they're well-behaved, they're high-character kids. It says a lot. And, you said 9 catches for 100-plus one particular game. He's the kind of kid that has a quiet night with 9 catches and 100 yards because everybody expects the big play because, he's had some drops this year on some shorter routes, but then he makes the big play. But also, when you look at the depth, I mean, Cooper Peacock stepped up. We've seen Nick Williams. He had a big night at Lewisburg. Connor Griffin stepped up. And Dathan Tyson, we've even seen and called his number and name a little bit this year. So talk about development. It's been an incredible year.
Certainly the case. Jersey Shore and Milton is the matchup. We'll run through the rest of the starters before we get you prepped for my pregame conversation with Shore head coach Tom Grabish. The Bulldogs, the other wideouts, Connor Griffin and Cooper Peacock, as well as Nick Williams and Dathan Tyson, the 2 sophomores, Williams and Tyson. You'll see a lot of them swapping spots. At the running back position, Elijah Jordan, the freshman who is just taken over that tailback role. At fullback, Hayden Packer, the All-State linebacker, and up to 9 rushing touchdowns on the season. And at tight end, in place of Connor Davis, who I mentioned is at left guard, it will be Carter Peacock. That's a wrinkle that the Bulldogs are working with for the first time this evening here against Milton. Defensively, Davis as well as Tate Seacrest will be the DNs, Donald Steinbacher and Zach Rooney. The defensive tackles, the nose tackle, Dirk Stetz, who's done a really nice job of clogging up space there and making it tough for the opposition to run the ball. Carter Peacock and Hayden Packer, mentioned him, the All-Stater. At linebacker, Carter was able to pick up an interception last week in the victory against Shamokin, making a beautiful basket catch, Willie Mays style, there along the sideline at Shamokin. The defensive backs, Connor Griffin and Caden Hess at corner, Cooper Peacock and Brady Jordan, the safeties, and Breck Miller, who's on his way to just all the honors at kicker. 46 kicking points, leads everybody in the area by 17. Hat tip Chris Massey over at the Sun Gazette for that note. Milton, team that's going to go with an athletic quarterback, Xavier Minium, a junior. He was a wide receiver last year. They shifted him there. He's got 9 rushing touchdowns, 4 passing touchdowns, throws it about 8 times a game. That will be an interesting development in this one. His receivers are Dylan Reif and Peyton Rarick. Running back Chris Doyle, a freshman running back for them as well. He's had some big numbers. Had a couple games where he's broken off 2 touchdown games. Had 274 yards against Holy Redeemer in that victory. Ashton Canello, the senior fullback, threw a go-ahead 2-point conversion last week in the comeback victory against Mifflinburg. So he's a guy you can always look out for to do some different things. Ashton Krall, the tight end for the Black Panthers. And the offensive line left to right, Ethan Fisher, a junior. Gary Vardinelli, a sophomore. Gunnar Tribely will handle the snapping. Austin Mitch at right guard. Nolan Miller, a senior who's coming out for the first time, playing right tackle at 6'2", 280. Defensively, you have Gunnar Tribely, Nolan Lawson, Farrell Sipe across that three-man front. 5 linebackers, Trey Locke, a sophomore, Ethan Minium, a junior, Ashton Canello at the Mike linebacker spot, Luke Goodwin, a sophomore, and Peyton Ryrek playing outside linebacker. Defensively, Quadir Herbert and Dylan Reif are the corners, Xavier Minium at safety, kicker Trace Witter. We'll go to my conversation with Coach Gravish now. Bulldogs and the Black Panthers. Kickoff coming up at the top of the hour here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
It's the new look Jiffy Market. Brighter, remodel with everything you need. The largest cooler full of cold drinks in the area. Slushies, candy, snacks, ice cream, your favorite treats, fresh fried, fresh made sandwiches too. And the Pennsylvania skills games you love, plus Pennsylvania lottery tickets, an ATM, and so much more. Jiffy Market, everything you need in one place, across from the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Shop today. Jiffy Market and Deli, always ready for you. Jiffy Market and Deli in Jersey Shore.
McMahon Ferguson and Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon Ferguson and Associates craft the perfect life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. McMahon Ferguson and Associates Erie Insurance Agency.
Keep your property clean with help from Dyroff, stump grinding, and more. It's one thing to have your trees taken down, but most arborists leave the stump behind. That's when you should call 570-916-0052. Talk to Sean Dyroff. He'll return your call within 24 hours, visit and offer a free estimate, then grind down your stump, leaving the mulch or disposing of it, your choice. What's the and more? Lawn care and snow plowing. Fully insured, Dyroff stump grinding and more. 570-916-0052. PA contractor number 176-4746.
Any supplier can drop a box outside your door. But if you want a partner who delivers great customer service too, rely on Cintas. Your dedicated service reps can deliver what you need to help your business run smoothly. From essential cleaning products to hygienically cleaned apparel, fire protection services to first aid and safety supplies. That service you can't get from a box.
Oh, I'm ready!
Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
All the forecasts say this will be a harsh winter. That's why the time is now to buy a new gas pellet or wood stove from Terry's Coal and Wood Stoves in Jersey Shore. Serving Bear Country for the last 42 years, new owner Kyle uses his education and many years of expertise to provide you with honest solutions and quality service. Terry's, place to go for American-made stoves from Quadra-Fire. Visit Terry's Coal and Wood Stoves, Baxter Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2199. Find them online, terryscoalandwoodstoves.com.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore football at Milton tonight, playing at Danville, and Coach Tom Gravish joins us here pregame. Coach, your team comes in 6-0, taking on a Milton team that's really had a nice start to the season, 5-1 for the Black Panthers. What do you think of tonight's matchup?
Yeah, they're doing a great job down there at Milton. It starts with Coach Davis. He's really put a lot of time in down there. He has great assistant coaches. Milton kids always been tough. We've had some great games with them over the years, and we don't look for anything different from them and their best effort tonight. But, hats off to those guys. They're off to a great start, and it's just, just one of those examples out there. Hey, a group of kids, they get a mission, they get an idea. Hey, why not us? Why can't we have a great season? They're having a great season, but we wish them nothing but the best, but not so much tonight.
Milton, the opponent tonight, Tom Gravish with this pregame, one of the guys for Milton that's been a real standout thus far. Their quarterback, Xavier Minium, he's someone that can really get outside the pocket, make some things happen. How do you look to limit a guy like that?
Well, it's like a whole defensive effort. You have to take a look at your defensive ends. That's no one gets outside the defensive ends. That's our main responsibility. Linebackers, depending on which side the running backs are on, you got a running back to your side and, they're faking to the left side. You're actually expecting that quarterback to kind of squirt and worm out to your side of the field. So it's a team effort. Guys got to be on top of the routes, from the secondary point of view. Defensive linemen have to have good contained rush, not just the defensive ends, but we need to have a good contained rush and put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. We don't really want him getting comfortable back there. Our goal every week is we know where the quarterback's X is, back there where he wants to throw it, and we don't want them to be comfortable in throwing it off that X. We want to move them off that X and make them throw in uncomfortable positions.
Coach Gravish joining us pregame. Milton, the opponent tonight, and we talked about their side. For you guys, we've seen a lot of players start to come into the mix that weren't getting as many reps early in the season. We were just talking about this before we started recording. Guys like Dathan Tyson, a sophomore who's playing a bit both ways and did so last week against Shamokin. What are you seeing from some of those sophomores and freshmen that early on weren't playing that are now starting to work their way into the mix?
Yeah, we knew they were players from the get-go, ever since they started working out with us last year. And, especially when we started working in June and then getting into our summer practices. Dathan's done a nice job. He's filtered in there and, he's working in there. We thought that, between him and Nick Williams, it would only take, 2 to 3 JV games with a little confidence and more reps out there that they would get that confidence. They do a great job of playing against us every day, as Ethan does out there, or Elijah does out there. He runs scout team quarterback, he runs scout team running back, wide out. Those guys cause us problems, and they're good players. To do that to our defense, they're good players. And we got a good, line out there that are doing a great job in the JVs. And, hey, we count on those guys as well, both in practice and in the games.
Tom Gravish with us here pregame. And lastly, something I know means a lot to you. The last time you guys were down at Danville, it was in the midst of that 2019 playoff run. What do you think it'll be like getting to be back there? And, of course, a very different type of atmosphere, but a place where you guys have really set some big marks for this program.
Yeah, I mean, we've been going down there since they first had the field turf with Jim Kaiser when he was coach at Danville. We used to do a lot of 7-on-7 work down there. As soon as they got that surface, it was just a fantastic surface. We've had some good plays down there and a good night down there against Pottsville in that triple overtime game. And but that won't do anything for us tonight. We had some good moments even in the Final Four game with Dallas in the Eastern Finals. And so our kids, the veterans that are around, they've been aware. They like, the thought of going and playing Milton at Danville. They have good memories there, and we're saying, hey, let's go create some more memories. And we're going to be leaning on those guys that made those plays, in some of those evenings here tonight.
Coach Gravish with us and wishing his team the best of luck this evening here against the Milton Black Panthers. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thank you very much.
The Bear, WQBR.
Shop the Skeleton Key Boutique in downtown Lock Haven in the spot that used to be inhabited by CO2. Ashley Foltz has built her business from the ground up, and each week she models the new arrivals on the Skeleton Key Facebook page so you can see how each item fits. Most inventory sells out in those sessions. Pieces that remain can be purchased directly in the store where shopping's easy, fun, and personal. Join the movement toward well-made, fashionable clothes. Visit Skeleton Key Boutique, 19 East Main Street in Lock Haven. Weekdays 11 till 6, Saturdays 10 till 2. SkeletonKeyBoutique.com.
Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Transport children to school daily, groups to sporting events, music venues, ports of departure, and much more. Are you recently retired, needing spending money for the holidays? Enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna team. 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
The moment you fire up a Gator UTV, the engine has your full attention. The completed job is on the horizon, and the trail meets its match. Just like that, you made short work of a long to-do list. Run with us on a John Deere Gator UTV. With effortless four-wheel drive at the flip of a switch and our smoothest shifting transmission yet. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jim Ely, State Farm Insurance, 105 Thomas Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2828.
There's eating local and there's eating local. Take a quick trip to 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore. There you'll get the area's best homemade, mouth-watering, sure-to-please food. From subs, cheesesteaks, and fresh-cut fries to sweet tea and even sweeter fudge, Kutz's has you covered. Catering available. Call 570-398-8180. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Back to Danville for Jersey Shore and Milton football on the Bear Country Sports Network. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you as the Bulldogs embark on a journey trying to get to 7-0. Jersey Shore winning 6 straight and looking back to bridging regular seasons, 15 in a row. The last loss in a regular season play for Shore came back in 2019 to Southern Columbia, which, interestingly enough, as we know, Brandon, lost last week, making Jersey Shore one of 2 unbeaten teams in District 4. As the Bulldogs get hyped up, and as do the Milton Black Panthers, Jersey Shore in the road whites, Milton in the home black and oranges, Shore in the orange pants, orange helmets, white helmets for Milton. Brandon, in terms of Jersey Shore this year, this is a team that is locked in and is still working towards playing its best football.
Yeah, they are, and they're not even hitting the halfway stride yet where they need to. Well, it's weird to see, though. We haven't seen we saw the Danville actually a little bit earlier. We got some tough contests against Sealands Grove, and a couple weeks later got one. Next week later got a top 1 win on Toursville, and then kind of got that confidence built back up towards this week. I think they're looking the best they have in a long time now. We're going to have to see what goes on with the line. Connor Davis moves to the inside left guard with Jared Palski being out. Luke Springman enters at center, but I don't see much of a problem tonight, and Jersey Shore's going to have to defend against this really tough front line of Milton.
Yeah, well, Milton, we talked about them offensively, and it really starts and ends with Xavier Minium. Coach Phil Davis told me this week that after last season, when they had Wade Young as their quarterback, who has since moved to the Lewisburg district, but mentioned that they wanted an athlete there at the quarterback spot. That's what they've done by going to Minium, and he won't throw the ball that much, as I mentioned earlier, but he is lethal, especially when he gets outside the pocket. But, Brandon, we've seen teams that are not the best at the passing game struggle against Jersey Shore. When you get one-dimensional against the Bulldogs, you have this 5-2 front that's just absolutely ruthless, coached by defensive coordinator Alex Jackson. How can Milton potentially attack this Shore defensive unit that's really not letting anyone score on them?
Well, first of all, they're going to have to use more of their quarterback, Xavier Minium. He's a 6'2" junior. He's 175 pounds. Got to use his speed. Use some read options. Get some speed options there. Get little toss outs like Jersey Shore does. With Elijah Jordan and Brady Jordan, and Hayden Packer. They got to be able to throw it out there. Do a couple of run pass options with Ashton Canello and Christopher Doyle. Get those 2 involved and have them be able to, set the tone running the ball to the edges. And they've got to be able to beat Jersey Shore's angles. Jersey Shore defensively is one of the best angle tackling teams in the state in District 4 right now, and they've just got to be able to weather the storm from Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore is a really fast team, runs a lot of plays. Be able to run that.
Yeah, and that's what's going on, and Jersey Shore and Milton captains out there, and coin toss being officiated as we speak. Jersey Shore, if they win this, surely will want to receive the ball. That's what Bulldogs typically do in that respect. The officiating crew for tonight: referee Joe Stavinsky, umpire Lenny Baker, linesman Gerard Mativ, line judge Matt Mills, Chip Wetzel handling the side judge aspect, and field judge is Coral Bloom. Bulldogs will go left to right, Milton right to left. These teams were supposed to play last year, Brandon. It was a game that we were ready for and did not happen in the unorthodox 2020 COVID season. It did not end up happening, and Jersey Shore will kick, and that's what's going to happen there in terms of that respect. But these teams have not played in quite a while. The last game was 2015 when Jersey Shore won 56-0.
Yeah, they've had this game kind of marked on their calendar for a long time. Look, this is going to be the toughest game that Milton plays all year long against Jersey Shore. They've got to be able – look, if they upset Jersey Shore tonight, this will be a program statement win for Milton, saying, hey, we're here, we're ready to compete with all these other teams out there in the district. But, I mean, this should be a good one. Milton looks like a really good team. Watching the film on it from their nativity game, the first game, the road upset. Other than that, this is going to be a great game.
Well, Jersey Shore's got Breck Miller to boot it away left to right. Miller mentioned his prowess in the kicking game, 46 points between field goals and extra points to lead everybody in the area by 17. sends kickoff left to right. It's popped up in the air, short to the right side. Grab for Milton at the 10, and then bobble before being picked up. And Milton's trying to run this sideways before a swift tackle comes in there by Tate Sechrist on special teams. Milton had Christopher Avalos-Robles back there, a senior who tried to return it, and he couldn't go anywhere. Ball's actually being spotted all the way back at about the 7 or the 6, and that's where Milton begins things.
Yeah, not a good start there for Milton bobbling the ball on the kickoff return, but as we've said before, Jersey Shore's got a lot of speed, and that starts with Tate Sechrist on special teams, getting a huge tackle, setting up very inside the goal line here. Very tough, manageable distance for Milton.
Well, Milton goes with two backs, Chris Doyle, and the fullback is Ashton Canello. They start it at their own 7, right to left, 1st and 10. First snap of the game to Minium. Hands it off up the middle. Doyle follows his blockers up to about the 10 and stretches for the 11. And that's where the freshman takes it. Actually, rather check that. That was Canello, the fullback, who took that one. And Canello advances that one for about 4 yards to make it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, you're going to see Milton here run a lot of things that Jersey Shore does because they, kind of model themselves off of this Jersey Shore program.
Milton from the left hash of their own 11 after the 4-yard run. 3 receivers spaced out to the right. Far man is Peyton Rarick. Minium facing this 5-2 Bulldog front. 2nd and 6, takes the snap, quick throw right side, looks to the slot. He connects with Rarick, and he's immediately gobbled up underneath. Jersey Shore hits everybody there. Looked like Packer and Jordan were both in the vicinity. Short gain to make it 3rd and manageable, and they'll take it from about the 15.
Yeah, good eye awareness there by Jersey Shore's defense, but I like the play calls by Milton. Spread Shore out, get them moving across the field, make them use their speed.
Milton right to left, opening drive. Jersey Shore and Milton, first game since 2015 between these local foes. It's 3rd and 3 at their own 15 for Milton. 5-1 start for the Black Panthers. Snap to Minium after some pre-snap motion. He gets lost in the sauce in the crowd right up the middle. Decked back at the 11. A swarm of Bulldogs get over to him, and he's dropped for about a 3 or 4 yard loss. And they'll credit Luke Springman on the stop. Milton will have to punt after only needing 3 yards, and they lost some yards.
Yeah, talking about the Shore defense, they're so fast on the defensive line. They're so small, too. They're able to get in between those gaps. Good stop there for that Shore defense.
Trey Locke, the long snapper, waiting at his own end zone. It's Ashton Kroll, a 3 and out for Milton to start. It's a high snap. Pops it up. Near side, fair catch signal by Cooper Peacock. He goes over the shoulder to snatch it at his own 39. Jersey Shore left to right. 2 minutes played. Milton cannot get anything done offensively. Can't move it outside its own 15. And Jersey Shore upfield. The up-tempo Bulldog offense now, Brandon, in full effect.
Yeah, they are. They need to be able to just keep boom, 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 running these plays out, get Milton's defense tired. Look, when they played Mifflinburg, they played really slow in the second half, so Shore early's got to be able to get them to slow down.
Jersey Shore with the I formation to begin things, right hash of their own 39. Milton playing defense in the 3-5-3. Jordan, the quarterback, under center, kicks his leg. Brings Griffin over from the left side. Everybody stacked to the right. 1st and 10, handoff that way. Elijah Jordan breaks through a crowd. 45 at the numbers. He's tied down at the 48 after a gain of 9. Sets up 2nd and 1. About inches needed. It's a short one. And we have a Black Panther down along the side, as it looks like, well, we won't speculate on that, so we'll wait and see for the player to get up. But in the meantime, Jersey Shore will have a 2nd and very short here, Brandon.
Yeah, that's a good start there. Nice run there by the Jersey Shore offensive line. Be able to push the defensive line and Milton back and get a good run there for Elijah Jordan. This is what Shore's really good at. When they get close field position, they're able to capitalize on it and get quick yards. Not only do they get a second down, but they get a 2nd and manageable, about 2nd 2, 2nd and 1. They average that about all the time. So, it makes it easier for Shore. If you keep them at 3rd and long, it makes it a little bit harder, make Brady Jordan have to throw it downfield. But right now, Shore's in a good position, be able to use that line, and I want to see how that left side of that line works tonight. And Luke Springman already doing well as a center tonight.
Yeah, Luke Springman is doing well at the center. Important note, and that was Nolan Loss, the nose tackle for the Black Panthers.
Should make it a little bit easier for Luke Springman.
Certainly the case. In the middle, Farrell Sight moves to plug that hole at nose tackle. It's 2nd and short, Jersey Shore at the 48, left to right, handed off from the eye. Hayden Packer crashes through a crowd. 1st and more up the right hash mark, up to the 46 or so before he's bumped down over there. Jersey Shore with a first down run, and the Bulldogs often humming along here.
Yeah, Hayden Packer just a bulldozer up the middle.
First drive for Jersey Shore in the I, 1st and 10, 45 of Milton. Handoff from the I. Elijah Jordan breaks one leg tackle, and he's tossed aside at the numbers of the 40 after about a 6-yard run. He's gobbled up by Xavier Minium, the safety, and Jersey Shore at 2nd and 4 from the 40. Shore right back to it. The fast-moving offense. Jordan, his team at 6-0 from the offset I. Fake the pitch, handed off. Packer, the fullback, gaping hole left side, 1st and more, and grabbed at the hips and thrusted down at the 35. First down for the Bulldogs. 5-yard gain, easy doings. It's been the running game thus far, Brandon.
Yeah, it has. They like to use the speed of Elijah Jordan. I like that mix match. Use the speed of Elijah Jordan up to the outside edges, then boom, go inside with Hayden Packer. Use the bulldozer, and he's got a little bit of speed too himself.
1st and 10, 34 Milton. Jersey Shore driving. Pre-snap motion again from the I. 3-step drop. Jordan flings it right side up for Caden Hass, but he was sealed up by Quadir Herbert, and the pass falls incomplete up the right sideline, brings up a 2nd and 10. Jersey Shore at the Milton 34.
Yeah, went through his progressions just a little bit too quickly. Overthrew Caden Hess. Good play, but that's an easy one. Just get to the next play, 2nd down.
Coming off a 3 for 14 passing week, but all 3 completions were touchdowns. 2nd and 10 at the 34 for Jordan. Same from the offset I. 2 receivers set. Handoff to Jordan, the deep back, Elijah Jordan, and he's grabbed at the first level of the defense. Only gets 3 yards up the gut as the hole was clogged up there on the near side, and Luke Goodwin and company were over there to make it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, again, just sticking to the run game. It's working for them right now. They're going to bring in an extra wide receiver in there, so they're going to bring out a fuller package. Watch them be able to run some screens here, or maybe a little bit of read option here from Braden Jordan.
8.5 to go in the first. Scoreless game. High snap to Jordan on 2nd and 7. Shuffles, flings, left side, a little low. Do they give him the catch? And they do. And it's Cooper Peacock at the numbers of the 20. Dished it out to him and grabs it for 11 yards and a new set of chains. Shore approaches the red zone and is right back on the ball. 1st and 10 from the 20. Jordan from the left hash against the 3-man front. High snap over his head. There's a new snapper in Luke Springman. He grabs it, throws it right side, and uncovered. Peacock at the 20. Dances at the 15. Cuts back right sideline. He's got the end zone. It's a Jersey Shore touchdown. The Bulldogs turn garbage into gold, and they're up 6-0. 20 yards from Jordan to Peacock.
This is what's so good about having a quarterback who can run that fast. He went after the ball. He even kicked it. Got the ball, threw it to Cooper Peacock, and not only that, Cooper Peacock reminds me of Owen Anderson from last year. He'd be able to do so many things. He made people miss and got a huge touchdown out of that. Way to start here by Jersey Shore.
Point after to come from Breck Miller. That'll stick it at 7-0. This snap's a little low. Hess does a good job handling it, and Miller does what he's done all but one time this year, is convert the PAT. 7-0 Jersey Shore at the 8:03 mark of the first frame. Milton 3 and out. Jersey Shore with a little bit of a discombobulated drive, but it's a drive that ends in a touchdown. Back on the Bear right after this from Danville. Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Transport children to school daily, groups to sporting events, music venues, ports of departure, and much more. Are you recently retired, needing spending money for the holidays? Enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna team. 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Kickoff, Breck Miller left to right, bounces around the 1 of Milton along the right sideline, out of play, illegal procedure, and that was a gamble that the Black Panthers took that almost didn't pay off, but it was Lucas Diddy, a freshman who they have in the return game, who was waiting along that right corner and watched it splatter out of bounds inside the 1, and Milton begins things at its own 35, right to left. They're down 7-0. Jersey Shore, the 20-yard touchdown pass. Brandon, the snap from Luke Springman was very high, but Brady Jordan did a good job of making something happen. That's all due to his athleticism, right?
Yeah, right, it is. And, look, any other quarterback, if that had been a Montorsville quarterback or a couple, maybe even Tanner Wilson, that could have been a sack, but great job of readjusting there by Brady Jordan.
1st and 10 on 35 for Milton. 8 and change to go first quarter. The second drive of the game for the Black Panthers. And the pistol is Quarterback Minion. Play fake, rolls right, wants a throw, pumps, keeps it himself, 40. He's got room at the 45. He's tied up at the 46 of Milton, and that's a first down run of 11 yards up the right sideline. That's the speed of Xavier Minium on full display.
Yeah, it is, and that's what Short's got to be able to worry about. Look, not only can Xavier Minium sit in the pocket, but if the play breaks down, he's able to run with that big gain there by Milton's defense. Short got to be able to cover that, though.
First and 10, on 46 for Milton on their second drive. They take receiver Garrick Baker off the field, a two-wide set. Rarick on the near side. And before things get situated, a flag comes in, either going on the defense or the offense, either an offside or a false start. And it looks like we will get the call on that in a moment. And Milton, looks like they might get the benefit of this call. We shall see.
Yeah, and
they are marching it forward. So somebody on shore jumped, didn't get a glimpse at who, but Milton brings it across midfield here down 7-0 at the shore 49.
Yeah, the first person I saw, I thought it was Milton.
A lot of movement on the Milton line. They bring Rarick in from the near side. It's first and 10 at the shore 49. Snap it high. Up there for it is Minium, looking for a running lane, tries to go left side, and he's manhandled by Cooper Peacock and company with the flag coming in at the end of the play. His forward progress brings him back behind midfield, but we'll have to get a glimpse at what that flag amounts to. It was first and 5 from the 49, but that could certainly change here in a minute.
Yeah, it can. There could be either one or two here. We'll get the call here very shortly. Yep, then what I assumed. It was more of a holding call. That's going to kill Milton. They had a good play set up. Cooper Peacock, they loaded the box up, saw the change and thought, hey, so what? They're going to change. We're going to stay in our formation. Cooper Peacock did a great job wrapping up and make sure you're going to tackle. This holding call is going to kill Milton after getting a positive run from Minium 2 plays ago.
So they have to back it up behind their own 40. First and 17 from, call it the 39.5. It's where the Black Panthers snap it. 7 and change to go first quarter. 7-0 hold for Milton, the home team, playing here at Danville. 2 wide right, crawl to the right side of the tight end. Snap to Minium, gives it to the freshman Doyle. Doyle charges forward, left side, finds the 45-yard line before he's grabbed and thrown down by Springman. And he grabs about 5 or 6 yards to make it second and long, about 12 needed for a first.
Yeah, and look, they're short doing a really good job here. You can't run against a team that loads the box. They've got to be able to find a way to get a tight end. That's what Shikellamy did in that game. 3 times they've been able to take that tight end out, pull him out in the flats. Got to be able to spread those guys out, get Shore moving across the ball, quick slants on the inside. That's how Milton's going to be able to beat Shore tonight.
Milton brings the running back Doyle off the field, and now they bring everybody off the field as a timeout is charged to the Milton Black Panthers. We'll take one with them. Jersey Shore up 7-0 on the Milton Black Panthers here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Want to sell a house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jan live in South Avis, the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-858-0777. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will sell within 90 days. The Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, 57 Belfont Avenue in Lock Haven, ready to serve you. 570-858-0777.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker back with you. Milton took a timeout, and they had the ball 2nd and 11 at their own 44. Right to left, they're down 7-0. It's the Black Panthers' second drive of the game here, mid-first quarter. 6:51 to go in the first frame. From the left hash, snap comes to Minium in the shotgun. Swing pass right. Canelo, the fullback, cuts inside. He's got room up past midfield and driven down at the 49 of Jersey Shore by Cooper Peacock, the safety. And a quick pass that's worked for the Black Panthers. They pick up 7 to make it 3rd and 4.
Good play design there. Make Carter Peacock there, the linebacker, be able to go out and cover Canelo out. So now he used his speed, jumped in the inside line, and good gain here by Milton. Now they made it 3rd and manageable. See how Jersey Shore defense reacts. They're so used to being at 3rd and long.
And Milton shifts personnel. They bring the tailback Doyle back onto the field, a freshman who's already accrued 6 rushing touchdowns and over 800 yards to the first 6 games of the year. They line up in the eye. It's 3rd and 5 at the 49. Rather the pistol. Minium backs up. Handoff. Doyle charges left. Looks for room. It's not there. Slammed down. Minimal gain. Tried to take it right up the middle. And Carter Peacock snuffed that right out. Just a 1-yard gain or so. And it's 4th down. Punting unit comes out For the Black Panthers, they'll snap it from the 49 of Jersey Shore.
Yeah, good progress here by Milton, but you got to be able to keep moving the ball. Look, that was a questionable call. I wouldn't have ran that ball on third down, but Milton right now is just trying to find their offensive identity against this really tough short defense.
Ashton Krall is the punter. They do have Minium in as a punt protector. I have to wonder if some trickery is coming. Peacock, the lone return man for sure. Krall's got all kinds of time. They do protect him, and Peacock gets away from that ball, hits the ground at the 17, bounces closer and closer to the Shore goal line, and that special teams is nicely done at the 5, but Peacock tries to scramble forward and only gets another yard and a half or so out of it. The Jersey Shore punt returners, Brandon, is they'll start it from inside their own 10. Never afraid, quite fearless. They'll take some gambles.
Yeah, that was questionable. I don't understand why Cooper Peacock did that, but I mean, you had the ball at the same area where you are. But switching over here, we'll see what the offense tries to do here on this series, backed up in their own end zone.
Spotted at their own 8, left to right. Shore scored on its opening drive. They go out in the eye on drive 2 here, trying to go to 7-0 on the year. 5:16 mark of the first. Jordan drops back on first down. Looks right, slings it out to the numbers of the 30. Oh, what a catch by Caden Hess. He stays on his feet all the way across the 40. Battled Quadir Herbert. Almost mossed him again like he did at Central Mountain last year. Have to look at the film to see if that would consider a mossing, but how about that throw? That's about 32 yards right there on the pitch and catch.
Oh, no question, that's a moss moment right there, but wow, what a great catch by Caden Hess.
At the 41 is where they'll do it for 33 yards. 1st and 10 from there for Shore after the big gainer. Hess to the left side. Pitch it in the eye. Elijah Jordan is there. He's got some room left side. Trying to take it just inside the left tackle there, but then he was bottled up along the edge as Dylan Reif came over to make the stick. Minimal gain for Jersey Shore. They'll give him up to the 45. 2nd and manageable here for Shore.
Yeah, and look, Jersey Shore right now getting that outside edge. They got to get a little bit more blocking with that Milton. Good job by that defense to be able to cover the outside run there by Elijah Jordan, but Jersey Shore in a really good position as we see here, number 4 here, Peyton Rearick coming off the field here. He was kind of hobbling off the field. We'll see how that affects Milton's defense here.
2nd and 6, on 45 for Jersey Shore. Offset eye this time, offset to the right with Hayden Packer, hand in the ground. Jordan under center, flips it right. Elijah Jordan, 1st and more. He kind of got popped on the helmet and then kept on his feet all the way to the 46 up the seam for a 1st down for Jersey Shore. Right up the middle for 9 yards. The Bulldogs keep on churning on the ground.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with this offensive line, the way this is set up here. Connor Davis and Derek Stutz in that 2 guard spots really picking it up.
1st and 10 from the Milton 44. Jordan drops, flings left side, looking for Griffin. A flag comes in at the end of the play. Jersey Shore will get the benefit of the call as Connor Griffin was matched up with Herbert that time, the guy who Hess just beat on the couple plays ago, and it looks like he was held on that throw inside the 20.
It was a little bit questionable there. You can kind of tell maybe it might be a little bit overthrown his head and non-catchable, but still, as a call is a call, and Jersey Shore's going to benefit from this, get a pass interference on the defense and get a whole new set of sticks.
Jersey Shore moving this drive effectively. On the opening drive, the Bulldogs scored as Cooper Peacock caught a touchdown pass from Brady Jordan after a high snap. Jordan danced around and was able to find Cooper Peacock, who really pirouetted nicely to get to the sideline to complete the play on what amounted to a 21-yard touchdown pass. Bulldogs get 1st and 10 at the 35 of Milton, left to right. Snap it between the hashes. Jordan under center. 3-5-3 defense for Milton. Handoff, fullback Packer slammed at the 34. Right up the gut, and minimal gain as Jersey Shore is not afraid to run to the fullback Packer, and they'll move it left to right here.
Yeah, and quick little gain. I was confused there. I thought they moved the stick. It said 1st and 10, and it was 1st down, but I guess he might have had a 2nd and short.
Yeah, that was a confusing sequence to everybody up here. But now it's 1st and 10 at the 34 of Milton, and pre-snap whistles and flags. Jersey Shore was set to move out of the eye again. Jersey Shore's a team, Brandon, as we've known from watching this team, you certainly from playing for them and working for them, managing them, doing everything. A jack of all trades for the Bulldogs. They're a team that if it's working, they're not going to change it up. We'll stop doing it when you stop us.
Right, and then as soon as you stop doing it, we're going to run something completely different to the other side until you stop that. It's just a boom, 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 stacking everything on top of each other.
Called offside on the defense. 1st and 5 at the 28 of Milton. Run it from that offset eye again. Fake the pitch right, handoff Packer left side, cuts in and out, and chopped down across the 20 at the 19 of Milton. Jersey Shore is in the red zone as the Bulldogs advance it forward.
Yeah, Hayden Packer is a runner, scary in that fullback spot, even scarier when he's lined up in shotgun and running at you from that far back.
4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Jersey Shore, looking for more. Inside the red zone of Milton, 1st and 10 at the 19. From the left hash, in the offset eye again. Pitch right, Elijah Jordan tries to go over right guard, and stuff, minimal gain. It was Luke Goodwin, a sophomore, who's got a pick 6 on the year, who grabbed him for about an inch's gain, 2nd and long for Jersey Shore.
Good read there by the linebackers, especially the one who made the tackle there. Goodwin, he did a really good job getting in the inside line, beating the angle, and getting Elijah Jordan stuffed in the backfield so we didn't have to get a big gain.
Fast-moving first quarter. Jersey Shore slows the pace a little bit. 2nd and 10 from the 19 after getting no gain. Between the hashes, Hess moves in line to the right in the 2-receiver set. Pitch right. No, it's a fake. Nicely done by Jordan. Shimmies, moves forward, just runs up the gut, breaks some tackle, still on his feet, 15, right sideline, and bounced out of play inside the 11. They give him the 11, and that's right at the sticks. It'll be 3rd and short for Jersey Shore, just about half a yard needed, it looks like, as the Bulldogs, I don't know how Jordan got out of there, but he got out of dodge and he made something happen.
Yeah, just great balance there by Jordan, trying to move around there. Bad tackling by Milton, though.
3rd and 1 at the 10 of Milton, right hash. Handoff, Packer from the eye. The fullback backs his way forward and into a crowd. He's muscled down, but they give him the 9. And a first down for the Bulldogs. It's 1st and goal. And another Black Panther is limping. That's the 3rd Milton player to hobble in this first quarter. It looks like Nolan Miller is the one to slowly get off the field.
That was Nolan.
That was Loss again?
That was Loss again, knocking off the field.
Yeah, so that's the second. Thank you for that, Brandon. The jersey's kind of a little wrinkled up there, 5-1 and 6-1. But he went out limping on the opening drive for Milton, and he's doing so again, so we wish him the best.
We got a flag on the field, too. It was a face mask there by Milton. So move Jersey Shore even closer. Not only a dangerous team from the inside the red zone, but move them even closer where they're even more dangerous.
7-0 lead, 1st and goal from the 4 for Jersey Shore. Right hash, Jordan. Left side. It was the jet sweep to Cooper Peacock, and he finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown. 13-0 Jersey Shore. There was a whole lot of movement on that play. Nobody could find the ball, including me, but Cooper Peacock walks his way in for 4 yards, and it's 13-0.
Yeah, good little wrinkle there. Look, I love by this Shore offense, Coach Tom Grabish, not mixing anything up, not putting much in there, keeping with the same plays, staying a little vanilla, throw that wrinkle in there right at the last second and get the touchdown.
Breck Miller on for the PAT. Operation is clean. Milton charges in, but booming kick is up and through. 14-0 Jersey Shore. Cooper Peacock having an active first quarter and certainly putting himself in line for some Domino's 3 stars of the game contention here. 14-0 Shore. Coming back on the Bear Country Sports Network right after this is Milton goes for drive number 3.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Casasa checking account. Our Casasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
The Bear, WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. Jersey Shore, 4-yard rushing touchdown by Cooper Peacock. Wide receiver's second of the quarter and his second rushing touchdown of the season. Caught a 21-yard touchdown pass from Brady Jordan earlier in the quarter. 2 drives, 2 scores for Jersey Shore. 6-0 Jersey Shore up 14-0 on 5-1 Milton. Kickoff left to right for Shore. Breck Miller booms it up the right sideline, takes a hop up to the 1. It's gobbled up. And no, they'll say that it was actually did reach the end zone just on the goal line there, and that's a benefit to Milton for sure. Instead of having to make a tough return, they get to start it at their own 20 as the Black Panthers try to get out of this goose egg they've laid thus far.
A little confused about that rule. I'm not sure if it crossed the goal line that you can't still take it, but regardless, Milton here's got the ball to 20. They've got to keep with what they were doing. Use Minium as a runner, keep throwing those swing passes out, short passes, keep splitting these guys up. The run game's not going to be that powerful.
They line Canelo, the fullback, in the right side slot, a 3-receiver look. Doyle in the backfield in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Minium slings it over the middle into traffic, batted down, incomplete. He was trying to just go straight up there to Canelo underneath, but he found 2 Jersey Shore Bulldogs. The linebackers, Packer and Peacock, converged incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's the big key here for sure. Those linebackers got to be able to swarm that running game and be able to swarm whatever they're trying to do offensively. They got to be able to just kind of, look, they're going to use both the fullbacks out there in the coverage. They use Canelo out there in the slot. Got to be able to keep giving that out there. For Milton, they got to find something here on offense. Keep breaking through. Get the 2nd and manageable. Get the 3rd and manageable. Can't keep sticking at 2nd and 10.
They bring Mason Rowe onto the field as the tailback. Out of the shotgun they operate on 2nd and 10 at their own 20. High snap, Minium hitches, runs up the middle. He's got some good speed, 25, and he just did an ankle breaker to Carter Peacock. Still on his feet across the 35. Finally gobbled up at the 37. 17-yard run, and that is sheer athleticism by Xavier Minium. 17 yards and a first down for the quarterback.
Yeah, got to keep doing that. Look, Shore has not had a real threat this year at quarterback like that. Brady Jordan's the only one, the only one they can practice against is Brady Jordan. And many of them there very close to what the kind of speed that Brady Jordan's got.
As Coach Phil Davis still admits he's very raw his first year playing quarterback, but he's got some moves. 2 and change to go first quarter. Milton down 14-0, driving right to left. 3rd drive of the game for the Black Panthers. 1st and 10 on 37 from the shotgun, handoff into a crowd. And Canelo, the fullback, gets the call, runs it left side, and only a couple of yards up to the 39 before Jersey Shore gets a whole convoy over there to stop him.
Yeah, I like this little play call here. They keep running in the pistol, use both running backs in those spots, Canelo and Doyle there in the backfield, and kind of like switch them up a little bit, kind of like what Jersey Shore does with Hayden Packard, the little scissors play with the fullback, and then toss it outside to Elijah Jordan. So Milton's doing a good job here, just kind of switching up, making this defense have to work.
2nd and 8 at their own 40. Drive it right to left from the left hash. In the pistol, 2 in the backfield. Minium, delay handoff. It goes to Doyle. Oh, he's popped immediately. Circles his way back to the line of scrimmage. I think Rooney might have been the first to get his hands on him. Maybe it was Stets, but that interior clogged up, and the freshman had nowhere to go. It's 3rd down from the 40, 7 yards to go for Milton.
Yeah, look, Milton here, 3rd down and 8, 3rd down and 7 here. It's a little bit close. They got to be able to find something in the middle of the field here, get one at a time. Look, we haven't seen Peyton Rearick get involved here. He got a little bit banged up, but we got to see him get involved here. We also got to see number 86 there, Crawl there, get a little bit involved. Bigger, taller receiver.
Yeah, Crawl, the tight end, 1 catch for him this year. 3rd and 7 from their 40, and as the snap comes to Minium from the shotgun, flag immediately flies from the near side. There's been a lot of penalties in this first quarter, although it's been fairly fast-moving. Jersey Shore, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Cooper Peacock involved on both. Joe Stavinsky officiating this one. Shore trying to go to 7-0 before returning home to face a Danville team that, of course, they're playing at their field tonight. And it'll be a really interesting matchup next week, and certainly look forward to calling that. Mount Carmel is Danville's opponent tonight. It's 3rd and 12 on 35 as Milton quickly gets situated. Garrett Baker brought back into the game. Out wide right in a 4-receiver set from the shotgun. Shore showing blitz. Minium back in the pocket. Flustered, rolls right. He might break the seal. He tries to, and he does. He's got the sideline. 40, 45, 50. First and more. Up the sideline to the 40, where finally he's tossed aside at the 33 of Jersey Shore. That speed was spectacular. Xavier Minium flying upfield, and he breaks that one for a big gain of about 33 yards.
Yeah, the one thing killer about Shore's defense, they've got Zach Rooney there, over there at that defensive tackle spot. A little bit bigger guy. Not saying he isn't fast, but he's a little bit of a bigger guy. Hard to get around that outside edge. And what Minium did, he broke containment, got down there for a big game. Milton, now on a positive side on their offense, got to be able to keep rolling with that.
1st and 10, 34 Jersey Shore. We're at 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Milton down 14-0, looking for their first points of the game. To the left side in the shotgun is Doyle. He gets the handoff on first down. Right side, big hole, 25 on his feet. 20, swung down by Cooper Peacock at the 20 for 14 yards. Another first down. The Milton offense is coming to life.
Yeah, we're going to have a flag here on Jersey Shore there. Cooper Peacock wouldn't let go of the ball. This is going to be big for Jersey Shore. Going to put Milton and manageable down there, but great call by Milton. Get Minium on the outside, get some confidence in your offensive line, and then boom, stick it up in the inside by Chris Doyle here. This Jersey Shore defense looking a little confused here as Milton's going to get some free yardage.
And they'll be able to take that ball deep in Shore territory, and what a way to end the first quarter for Milton, assuming, of course, they can execute here in this spot. That is a big if. They have it at the Jersey Shore 15 after the penalty. And that's where Milton will snap it near the right hash, going right to left. First and 10 at the 15 is Shore. Back in the shotgun. Minium with Doyle to his left side again. 2 receivers each way. Bring Krall, the tight end, out left. Handoff. Doyle through traffic. It was clogged up the middle. His legs were wrapped up immediately, and he only gets a yard and a half there. And Luke Springman, he's been busy. Makes a tackle after a minimal gain for 2nd and 9.
Yeah, the Shore defense here looking a little bit tired on that defensive line. They're starting to break through for Milton. They keep running the ball on the inside. Watch here for the tight end to break out containment and go to the back of the end zone here. It's going to be a great play here for Minium if he can kind of break containment, help avoid the rush, and then throw it in the back of the end zone for the tight end.
And I believe we'll have to wait for the second quarter for that play, Brandon, because time is coming down and the play clock is longer than the game clock. So we go to the second quarter. 14-0 Jersey Shore, but the Milton fans can start to cheer a little bit. They had a strong end to the quarter, and they'll possess the ball deep in Shore territory when we come back on the Bear Country Sports Network. 14-0 Shore after 1.
B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker after 1 quarter of play. Jersey Shore football in the driver's seat, 14-0 against the Milton Black Panthers. Coming to you from Danville Area High School, home of the Ironmen. Team Jersey Shore will play next week, but right now the Bulldogs are backed up to their own 14 defensively after Milton's broken off a few big plays on the ground. And the Black Panthers take it left to right to start the second frame, having a 2nd and 9 near the Jersey Shore 13. From the right hash, they snap. Garrett Baker out left. Dylan Reif to the right. Rowe in the right side slot. In the backfield, it's Canelo, the fullback. Jersey Shore in the 5-2 front. Everybody closed in. Snap to Minium. Handoff. Canelo breaks the edge. He's got some room. 10 has scored it out at the 6. He found a lane to the right. Brady Jordan, the last line of defense, stuffs him out of play at the 6, and it's right up to the marker. About half a yard needed to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah, I don't know if we touched upon it in pregame, but the thing about Milton here is they have one-way starters on both offense and defense, so they're able to wear down the Shore defense a little bit because they're both Shore's defense is playing both offense and defense, so this could be a big factor here coming later into the game for Milton.
Looking at the roster sizes, certainly pretty comparable between the two teams. Canelo missed the first 3 weeks of the year. Coach Davis says he's come along strong as the season's progressed. 3rd and short at the 4. Handoff, Doyle, right side. Oh, he's jacked up right up the middle. And Packer was in on the stop with a number of others, Cooper Peacock being one of them. No gain, and that'll make it 4th down. And Milton need a couple of yards there at about the 8. They need to get it past the 6.
Yeah, we'll see here what Milton tries to do here. I think they're going to gamble on this and try to get it. It's not that far of yards. All you need is a first down. You don't need a touchdown. You need a first down, but what a stuff there by Hayden Packer, Cooper Peacock, one of the top defenses on bend, don't break mentality.
Bend but don't break is what Shore needs to do right now. Early in the second quarter, Milton's 3rd drive of the game. The first 2 have come up empty. Trying to get within a touchdown here. In the pistol, Minium to take the snap from the right hash of the Jersey Shore 8. He does. It's hip high. Runs it left. He tries to keep it. Looks for the edge, and he's grabbed at the 4. This will be close to a first down, and I think the Milton offense thinks he has it. He just stumbled his way through a crowd, and the spot will determine everything here.
Yeah, this is going to be close here. This is a big game time thing here. This is going to really sway the way Milton's offense. It looks like they're going to give it to Shore's offense here. That's a big killer for Milton, but hey, that was a productive drive. Don't get mad with it here. Now your defense has got to step up and stop this Shore offense.
And the Jersey Shore visitor stands on the far side of the field, a place where a lot of visitors last got to come to a Jersey Shore game in 2019 coming into this season. They were clapping there when Shore won in the quarterfinals and 3 overtimes here in the cold. Big stop there. It's 1st and 10 on 5 for Shore. 3rd drive of the game for the Bulldogs, looking to extend this 14-0 lead. Brady Jordan under center in the eye. Handoff, Packer, the fullback, pushes his way forward into a crowd all the way up to the 10. He is a powerful man. Hayden Packer, a 5-yard run to make it 2nd and 5.
Look, they're getting penetration by the Milton defense, but Hayden Packer says, I'm just going to carry you with me whether you get defensive pressure or not. So Shore here running off Packer, getting manageable yards here to keep converting on first down and keep draining the clock.
2nd and 5 on 10. Jordan from the eye, handoff right. There's Elijah Jordan, breaks loose, 15, 20 up the sideline, and he was just guided out of play. A slight bump is what kept him from directing his vision upfield. He was bounced down at the 23 for a first down, but if that nudge didn't get him, he may have been gone.
Yeah, that's the one. Look, and I love this 1-2 punch. Give it to Hayden Packer. Bulldoze your way, get 5 yards. Then Elijah Jordan, boom, on the outside. Go for speed there. Almost had a touchdown on that.
1st and 10 on 23 for short, 13-yard run in the eye. Jordan, play fake, pressure from the backside. Flag comes on the incompletion over the middle. Luke Goodwin from the blind side absolutely mauled him, and I think there's a hold coming in, and that'll back Jersey Shore up here after the incompletion to bring up a 1st and 20 if that's the case.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator here for Milton realizing that Shore wants to do the same thing. Run, short pass to the outside of Caden Hess or Cooper Peacock. So they're timing things up there. Their linebackers and the defensive end are saying, hey, let's pressure them up here a little bit. And Goodwin came unblocked almost. Brady didn't get that ball out 1 second later. He'd been decked and down for a sack here. Now Shore in a 1st and 15 here, going to be really hard here. Don't be surprised if you don't see Hayden Packer running up the middle here.
1st and 20 on 13, Jersey Shore from the right hash. They go to the offset eye. Griffin and Hess, the receivers, one each side. It's a zone read, handoff right side. Elijah Jordan tripped up and stacked up as he tried to move his way to the far side of the field. Trey Locke got in there to spin him down. And 2nd and 20 still, maybe gained a yard or so. And Shore's got to bring it right to left in a big yardage hole.
Yeah, this four linebacker defense of Milton, kind of the same thing Wisconsin runs there up in the college level. They're so stifling on the run there. Great job by Locke to wrap his arms around Elijah Jordan and throw him in the backfield.
10:50 to go here first half. 14-0 Jersey Shore. 2nd and 20 on 13, driving right to left. 4 receivers set. Jordan back in the pocket, floats it upfield. Connor Griffin over the shoulder, the ball a little behind him. There was contact in the secondary between Griffin and Xavier Minium, and now the flags come in at the 45. Phil Davis is livid on the Milton sideline, and I think Minium is going to get the call going against him, and Shore will say thank you very much.
Yeah, that was the right call to make there. That's a blatant pass interference. He shoved him way before the ball even got to him, and as soon as he got there, Minium had more position than what the wide receiver did there. So Jersey Shore's going to get a free play off of this. But if I'm Phil Davis, I'm mad about it too. We just got good defensive pressure against Shore, and now we're going to give him an easy first down.
That is the case, and Jersey Shore will certainly benefit from this circumstance. And now the question is how many yards. They're only moving the ball up to the 27 or so. I mean, yeah, and that's the point. People are wondering, wait, is that not a spot foul? And evidently not, because otherwise the ball would have been far further upfield. Dathan Tyson into the 4 receiver set in the left side slot. They go 3-by-1 that way. On 2nd and long for Jersey Shore, it's a handoff to Hayden Packer, the fullback, fights his way forward at the 35, stays on his feet, bludgeons his way across the 40, up to the 41. That's a man on a mission and a first down for Jersey Shore, all the way to the 41-yard line. Hayden Packer trucked his way past the defense.
I want to tell you something. Xavier Minium came up, and all he did, they went low on Hayden Packer, and Minium pushed him, and he didn't go down. That's the power that Hayden Packer has. 1st and 10
on 42. Quick low snap. Jordan gobbles it up, hands it off to Packer. He spun down at the 45, going outside the hash marks that way, and he was handled by Ashton Canello, the middle linebacker. 2nd and about 6 here for Jersey Shore, marching it right to left.
Took a little bit of time there, but the linebackers are finally starting to key in on these running backs here. Now we're going to bring Elijah Jordan in. Don't be surprised if you don't see a read option.
Jordan, the single back here next to his brother. Elijah gets the call on 2nd and 7 from the 45, dances forward up the seam to the 49, stumbles for about 6 more yards, and Jersey Shore will have a 3rd and short here for Jersey Shore, across midfield, 3rd and 1.5.
So they're going to bring Hayden Packer back out here. Obviously, you're going to be a power back. If you are Milton, be careful and watch for a deep pass.
Between the hashes and the eye, Jersey Shore snaps it. Handoff, Packer, the fullback, forward, easy doing, slips and slides all the way up to the 45 of Milton before his momentum takes him down. 4 more yards and a first down. Jersey Shore moving effectively. Under 9.5 to play in the first half, trying to stretch a 14-0 lead here on the road.
Yeah, too easy there for Sure.
Back in the eye, 3-step drop. Jordan on 1st and 10. Pump fakes, gets a defender to bite. Runs it out left side at the 50. He's met, breaks loose from a rear tackle, stumbles forward. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, and finally has scored it out around the 12 of Milton. Brady Jordan just absolutely dazzling here tonight. He first broke loose on a pump fake with Luke Goodwin honing in, and then broke away from a rear tackle, and all of a sudden Jersey Shore is deep in Milton territory. Spot him out at the 16.
Yeah, here, this is what Shore, other than their linebackers, Milton is having a hard time tackling.
1st and 10, 16 to Milton, left hash. Jersey Shore moving quickly. Out in the offset eye. Pitch it right. Elijah Jordan turns the corner, looks for a hole, has to cut out and in. Back in at the 10 with the flag. Body slam down inside the 5 along the far sideline. We'll check the flag, and we'll see if it's a hold. And, Brandon, I know you seem to catch that right away as an offensive lineman. I imagine you would know that better than I. Where did you see the hold?
I think I saw it there by the wide receiver. I think Connor Griffin caught him on the outside. You can see the jersey pull just a little bit here. That's going to kill for sure.
And that does certainly negate the momentum Jersey Shore had. Still that 14-0 lead here. Bulldogs trying to move to 7-0. They're one of 2 unbeaten teams left in District 4. Reigning state finalist Jersey Shore in 4A. Playing Milton in what's a road game. Milton Stadium not redone yet. Will not be till the end of October. So they're playing at various neutral sites for their regular season slate. 1st and 18 for Jersey Shore, back at the 25 of Milton. Between the hashes, Jordan operates. 2-man backfield. 3-step drop. Left side wants to go to Griffin, and Griffin was cutting up the seam. Jordan threw it to the sideline, and at the boundary, Herbert just watches that ball fly overhead. It's 2nd and 18 for Shore after the incompletion.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Great coverage there by Herbert, though. He saw what was coming, stayed back, wait for the ball to come to him, and that could have been a 50-50 ball if that was on time, the way Herbert was covering that. But Shore here, other than the fact that they've been able to run the ball with Hayden Packer, they haven't been able to do much in the passing game. Two plays to Cooper Peacock, but they got to start finding some more guys like Connor Griffin and Caden Hess in the flats.
2nd and 18, Milton 25, high snap to Jordan, picks it up, looks around, chased out, off balance, slings it over the middle, and a little wide of Connor Griffin. He was hit as he threw that ball, and he kind of had to turn like a shortstop as Ashton Canello blasted him. It's 3rd and 18 for Shore. This would be a long field goal, so they'll likely try to play it safe here unless they dial up something big.
Yeah, good pressure there by Milton's defense. Great job by Canello of staying on Brady Jordan here, but for Shore here, they got to find something here just for the first down sticks.
3rd and 18, right hash. Jordan rolls out from the 25, floats it right side, jump ball, almost grabbed by Hess in the end zone and covered up by Dylan Reif. Hess has made some catches in the back of that end zone at this spot, but could not that time. This is a 43-yard field goal from this spot. Breck Miller would have to really stretch his leg to get this one. Shore looking to the sideline, and I think they're sending him out. Breck Miller try and show off that leg. This would be a career long for the junior. Play clock is at 20. Shore's got time to set up the operation. A new snapper in Luke Springman with Polsky sidelined. Shore will try to bring the lead to 17-0 here. Waiting for the snap. It comes in. Hess puts it down. Miller, he's got the distance. Does it have the direction? Yes, it does! 43 yards! Bucket! Breck Miller! 17-0 Jersey Shore.
Yeah, what a kick, man. I haven't seen a 43-yarder in a long time on the high school football level. Breck Miller is something to be known for. Hey, Jersey Shore now up 17-0. Something that the last 2 or 3 years Jersey Shore hasn't been able to do. It's either been 21-0 or 14-0. There's no difference.
I love the indecision on that. Shore was like, do we do this? Do we do this? And ultimately the answer was yes. That was incredible.
I want to say that's confidence, though, now. Coach Tom Grabish could say, hey, you can kick a 43-yarder. Now we can start trusting you more in playoff game situations when we have to kick a field goal that long.
43 yards from the right hash. Breck Miller, the man on a mission. 17-0 Jersey Shore. They kick it off right to left. Miller's just kicking attributes on full display as the Bulldogs will send it off here. And Milton will have to try and pick up where they left off from that last drive, except be able to finish off this drive.
Yeah, and we're going to get a big kickoff here. Look, they got to make a big return from Milton.
And Miller's kick pops off to the near side, grabbed at about the 8. On the move, it's Reif. Cuts past the 20, up the middle, and Cooper Peacock comes in to wrestle him down. Forward progress stops him at the 20, but he finally hit his landing spot back by the 15. And Milton left to right. They're down 17-0. And Jersey Shore will try to keep the shutout rolling defensively. Milton got it all the way inside the Shore 6 last time, but just came up a little shy on a fourth down conversion. What can Milton take from that last drive offensively to try to rattle off something here on the other end?
Well, they're able to run the ball now here, and they're also realizing that they're not covering Minium as well, not giving him the respect he needs as a runner. So now you got to be able to exploit that, use some read options, and they got to stop going to the sidelines for plays. They got to be able to just boom, boom, get some plays off. Milton is a good enough team. I think they can run that.
8:28 mark of the first half from the right hash. Minium takes the snap at the numbers, rolls right, throws right, wobbly ball, out of bounds, incomplete. The ball hit out of play. He was looking for Rierick up the near side, and he just couldn't come up with that ball. It's 2nd and 10 as Milton's quarterback, Minium, was pressured pretty heavily.
Yeah, he was there. And it was a little bit too far out, but still a great ball to put at. And that was a good play design there to get him out of there. Look, 2nd and 15 must have had a, 2nd and 10. I couldn't see the marker there. It's 2nd and 10 here, but they got to get back to just running the ball inside with the fullback and the running backs, and then boom, get a quick pass play out there. Or use Minium speed here. They're going to spread the ball out.
2nd and 10, own 21 from the right hash. Minium looks to the right side. He's got 3 receivers that way, including the tight end Kroll. Delay handoff, it goes to Doyle. He's driven down up to the 25, up the middle. Jersey Shore gets a number of bodies on top of him, and Shore will have a 3rd and 5 defensively.
Yeah, make it here 3rd and manageable here for Milton here. They got to find something offensively other than just throwing the ball to Doyle and Canelo. They have to find Dylan Reif out there. They got to find Peyton Rierick. They got to find some more of these receivers, get them involved. Even the tight end there, Kroll.
Under 8 to play first half. 3rd and 6, Milton down 17-0 at their own 25. One pump over the middle. Minium decked, and the ball hits the arms of Jordan, incomplete. He was just throwing that blind at that point. No way he could see with defenders just sandwiching him on every side. And Milton's got to punt this one away from its own 25.
Yeah, not only does Zach Rooney get his hands up, but number 56, we don't have a number for him. I believe that's Colby McKibben there on the defensive line. He's going to be able to just swat the ball.
And we'll get clarification on that later. 4th and 6 on 25. Milton to punt. Kroll gets a clean snap. 15. He sends it off towards the right side. And off the ground at the 45, it's picked up. I believe that's Hess decided to take that for a ride, and he spins his way to the 45 of Milton. The ball just took a fortuitous hop, and Jersey Shore said, okay, let's bring this one across the midfield stripe. Caden Hess does just that, and the Bulldogs are in enemy territory with this 17-0 lead in hand. 7.5 to go first half, and first 3 drives produced 2 touchdowns and a field goal. See what they can do this time, Brandon.
Yeah, and look, they just got to keep the pace up here, keep giving the ball up to Hayden Packer. He's bulldozing his way in the inside and go for short passes.
From the right hash of the 45 of Milton, Jersey Shore. Jordan kicks his leg, brings Hess from the right side to the left. Pitch it that way. Elijah has a gaping hole left side, over left guard, runs it forward to the 40, and extends to the 39 of Milton. Finally gobbled up by Canelo, the middle linebacker. It's 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard run by the freshman running back.
Yeah, the one thing I want to say about Milton's defense is they got to stop trying to go after the ball. They just got to wrap these guys up.
Back to the I formation. 2nd and 4 from the 39. Handoff this time. No, Jordan kept it. Brady Jordan keeps it. Tries to take it outside. Almost tackled, and no, he is. He's eventually tackled, and Quadir Herbert, he just grabbed on for dear life. Jordan almost broke through, but he did not. It's a minimal gain just past the 38 for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, good play there by Herbert there just to sniff that out there and get Brady Jordan down. I thought he almost broke it.
At the 38 of Milton from the right hash, 3rd and 4. Jordan, sidearm toss, right side. Hess, 1st and more, goes in, then out towards the sideline, just past the marker for 5 before he's chipped down by a few Black Panthers. And Jersey Shore with a new set of sticks inside the 35 of Milton.
Yeah, smart play there by them. They need to be able to just... That's what Shore's been able to do so well. There's the quick slants on the inside, the short curl routes there to Hess and Carter Griffin there. Now they got to bulldoze it back inside with Hayden Packer.
1st and 10, 34 Milton. 17-0 Shore lead in hand from the eye. Brady Jordan, handoff to the deep back Elijah. Squirts through a hole all the way down to the 30. A lot of bodies on top of him. He picks up 4 yards up the middle. bring up a 2nd and 6 there for Jersey Shore after the run.
This is what Milton should be doing offensively, just getting manageable sets down. That's what they're doing here, not making it 2nd and long, keeping it at 2nd and 5 here. So now you got another play here, get a little bit closer, try to be able to get the first down.
Caden Hess brought off the field for Jersey Shore. The wide man to the right is Cooper Peacock. He comes in line this time, gets it on the jet sweep, loses his footing a bit, then pops up and stumbles his way to the 24 up the middle, 6 yards, and we'll give him 7. He's up to the 23. New set of sticks, and Jersey Shore rarely takes Hess off the field. Their 2-time All-State receiver. It worked there.
Yeah, kind of throw them off their game a little bit defensively.
1st and 10 at the 23 of Milton, still driving up 17-0. 3-step drop by Jordan on 1st down. Floats it right side. This time it's Hess, and he brings it in. Caden Hess is on it. It's a touchdown. And Jersey Shore brings the lead to 23-0 here on the road.
Yeah, what a play there. Just a backside throw. Great placement by Brady Jordan and a great catch by Caden Hess there. I believe that was Herbert there on the coverage too. Herbert's having a hard time against Caden Hess, the All-Stater.
And Milton has to climb out of a longer hole now. 3.5 scores they got to make up. Point after to come. Breck Miller drilled a 43-yarder at this goalpost not too long ago. Clean snap, hold, operation. He's got it. 24-0 Shore. What a first half we've had indeed. 5:37 mark of the first. And 24-0 Jersey Shore blowing out Milton. Can the Black Panthers climb back into this one? Find out in a moment on the Bear Country Sports Network. There's eating local and there's eating local. Take a quick trip to 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore. There you'll get the area's best homemade, mouth-watering, sure-to-please food. From subs, cheesesteaks, and fresh-cut fries to sweet tea and even sweeter fudge, Kutz's has you covered. Catering available. Call 570-398-8180. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Jersey Shore with a touchdown pass. Jordan Hess, 6th time this year. The two have hooked up, and it's 24-0 Bulldogs after the 23-yard touchdown. Kickoff right to left. Here comes Breck Miller, a line drive that extends to the 5. Rowe picks it up, tries to fly upfield, cuts out and in, turns the corner left side before he's dragged down. That was actually Lucas Diddy that time, and he doesn't even make it up to the 20. At the 16, Jersey Shore got up to him, and Milton has a deeper and deeper hole here, Brandon. The passing game has not been in effect for them. When they have passed it, though, the short passes have really been their only way of manufacturing yards in that element of the game.
Yeah, and they got to just keep sticking to that. They got to find something that just works for a little bit. You know, don't try to go for the deep ball right away. You know, let's get, like I said, Jersey Shore was doing a great job of it, getting 2nd and manageable. Start with that first. Get manageable yards to get a first down. Just keep grinding away at it. This Shore defense will break once in a while, and you just got to be able to catch it at the right moment.
1st and 10, owns 17. Milton left to right from the left hash in the shotgun. And it's a zone read handoff that goes to Canelo. Bunched up in a crowd back at the 15. And Jersey Shore had about 3 or 4 guys in there. Hayden Packer gets up from the ground, must have got him from the legs, and actually, it was Doyle, the freshman tailback, who got that call, and he loses 2 yards for 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and Shore defensively now starting to bring the linebackers up, being able to just, look, they're simply, we're going to depend to run all the way through because they feel like Milton can't throw it. Milton now can catch them on something here with a deep pass. Be alert on that. They haven't really thrown it much. Watch for Rearick here to get a deep ball.
Doyle to the right hip of quarterback Minium, 2nd and 12. Xavier Minium takes the snap, rolls right, looks to throw, batted at the line, punched up, and it was intercepted. Jersey Shore, I believe it's the same guy that picked it off, wearing number 54 tonight. No, that's 64 for Jersey Shore, and that's Connor Davis, the new number. There we go. Coach Chris Davis behind us, excited. Connor Davis, the tip assist to himself, and Jersey Shore's got it at the 16 of Milton.
Just, bringing in his old buddy Lee Springman, he did the same thing here, but that was a great interception. That was beautiful.
1st and 10 from the 16. Jordan drops, floats right side. Hess has to readjust and can't come down with it. The ball was floated a little wide of him, but that play was unbelievable. I believe I saw he was the one that tipped it, correct? I did see that correctly?
I think we did see that correctly. I think we'll get confirmation there. Nate will probably tell me at halftime what it was.
That was That next level, Nate Carpenter says. You'll hear from him in halftime. 4.5 to go here in the first half. 2nd and 10, 13 to Milton for sure. From the eye, pitch it right. Elijah Jordan scampers, looks for a hole, breaks a tackle. He lets loose all the way to the 5. Or they'll give him about the 6 or maybe the 5 as he picks up about 7 or 8 yards there to make it 3rd and short. And that interception, that's a game changer. Jersey Shore defensively now with 11 interceptions through 6.5 games. 3rd and 2. They call it the 5 from the right hash. Handoff up the middle. Not much doing there. Jersey Shore. Packer got the handoff, and he was just bullied down. Does not get it there. And on 4th down, I venture to say they're going to go for it here, Brandon.
Yeah, they are, and there's no, I don't know. Breck Miller kicked a 43-yarder. Might as well just try it. Give him the points. Let the young kid, keep building his confidence up.
I think it's more they want to prove a point that they can convert this more than anything else. The offense does remain out there. Jordan heads back under center, in the eye. 4th and 2 from the 5, right hash of Milton. Jordan waits, takes the snap. Hand off to the deep back, Elijah. Cuts it right. He breaks for the plane, and he's got a touchdown. 5 yards, Jersey Shore punches it in. The Bulldogs have scored on every drive, and on 4th and 2, Jersey Shore has the stones to go for it, and they now lead 30-0 here against Milton.
Not only does Elijah Jordan have great speed, but he's got a little bit of power on the inside as well. Gets to the outside corner there and breaks the end zone. Jersey Shore running away with this with what I would say is a not too bad of a Milton team. Jersey Shore just too powerful right now.
5-1, but the level of competition amped up. Coach Davis calling Jersey Shore the cream of the crop, playing like it tonight. Point after is set up and executed. Breck Miller sticks it through. 31-0 Shore, and the Bulldogs are looking for more. They go back defensively. That started off with the defense of Connor Davis. And then it ends with Elijah Jordan scampering in for touchdown number 3 of his freshman season. Back on the Bear after this, here from Danville.
The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore, with a full menu, including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts, and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Jersey Shore ends the drive on 4th and 2. A 5-yard run by Elijah Jordan. 31-0 Bulldogs. 3:33 to go here in the first half. Kickoff right to left. It gets to the near side, and that's where Lucas Diddy tries to make a run happen. He gets up to about the 23. And Milton quite deflated right now. Down 14-0, Brandon. They had an opportunity inside the Jersey Shore 8. They couldn't capitalize, and it's kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah, that's how Jersey Shore is. Look, it's a bend, don't break defense. Look, they were up against their goal line. Yeah, they gave up a lot of big plays, but when it came down to the most important plays of the game, they made it. They ended up just keeping them back. So, I mean, right now, Milton's got to find something offensively to be looking towards, but this Shore team is just absolutely killing them out there.
1st and 10, own 23 for Milton. Get back to work. Minium takes the snap out of the shotgun, rolls left. Back turn, and he slammed down for the sack. It's Dirk Stetz, the nose tackle, gets over and hovers over him back around the 13 as they'll lose a whole lot of yards there, lose over 10 yards there for 2nd and very long for the Black Panthers.
I can't believe I'm going to say this on the air. Shore's just toying with them now. They're just playing whatever they want. They're hyped up. Connor Davis over there was pumping his fist after the interception on the last series. And now Dirk Stetz gets the sack on the first play. This Shore defense looks better than ever.
Yeah, let's talk about Connor Davis wearing a new number, playing left guard, and had a tip assist interception to himself. 2nd and 19, own 14 for Milton after the 9-yard loss and a sack. It's a zone read handoff. There's Canelo. Shifts outside, goes outside the numbers, left all the way up to the 20 before he's chopped down by Caden Haas, the corner. And about 6 yards, still 3rd and long for Milton. Down 31-0 here. 2.5 to go in the first half. Milton won its first 4 games of the year. Took a tough loss at Central Mountain 29-20. Then had a comeback win against Mifflinburg last week. And in this one, it's just been an onslaught. Jersey Shore scored on every drive. 3rd and 14. Own 18 is where they say he was brought down. Minium looks to the left sideline. Takes the snap. From the shotgun, handoff, and the ball carrier, Doyle, is swarmed and dragged down back at the 14. Jersey Shore was all over it. Davis was one of the guys to cut off the angle there, and Milton's got no choice but to punt here, and Jersey Shore will try and run the 2-minute offense.
Timeout for sure. So they're going to get the ball back here with about 2 minutes. They're going to run, like you said, that 2-minute drill here. I want to see how they do. I want to see those, the punt returners. If it's not feasible to return it, don't return it. Don't give Milton an extra momentum on their side. You've got all the momentum swung to your side of the ball. Don't give them another reason to be able to come down here and get some points at the end of the half. Take it easily. Go down there. If you can run it, run it. If you don't, let it go. Your offense can take care of that with Hayden Packer, Caden Hess, and all them guys on the front line.
1:59 to go here in the first half. Jersey Shore, with 4th and 18 coming up, was set to receive a punt. Bulldogs will get the ball to start the second half as well, something to factor in. Jersey Shore with Cooper Peacock jumping up and down. He scored 2 first-quarter touchdowns, 1 on the ground, 1 through the air. Set to receive the Ashton Kroll punt, almost blocked. It does get off right up the middle. 45 bounces over to the right side on Milton's side of the field and then tumbles the wrong way back to their 44. Jersey Shore, great field position, and they got 1:49 to work with here to close the first half. The Bulldogs in a great spot, and something that's always important to Jersey Shore in a situation like this, Brandon, get it to a running clock to when you, as soon as you can.
Yeah, look, Jersey Shore leads the district right now in the least amount of minutes played in a game continuously. They end their games there at 9 o'clock, 9:20. Shore wants to keep that up here. Keep your guys fresh for every week.
From shotgun, Shore operates right to left. 1st and 10, 44 Milton. Snap to Jordan. Swing pass left. Connor Griffin bounces outside. Herbert cuts him off and makes a really beautiful tackle at the 42. Only 2 yards to the near side. Quadir Herbert sealed off the edge and then came in there after the 2-yard gain for Shore.
Yeah, and look, now they're just trying things a little bit here. Nice sweep out pass to Connor Griffin here, but don't be shocked. We haven't seen a real true deep ball from Caden Hess yet.
2nd and 8 at the 42 of Milton. 31-0 lead in hand. Jordan rolls right. Backside pressure coming from Rowe. Flips it out to the right side. This time it's Cooper Peacock in the flat. Breaks a tackle. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Peacock's got a trifecta. Jersey Shore brings it to 37-0 here late in the first half. That only took 2 plays, and the Bulldogs find pay dirt yet again.
Yeah, and they have an opportunity here. They kick the ball off. If they really wanted to, call 2 timeouts and get the ball back here. That's just how quick. But what an impressive run by Cooper Peacock. I'm super shocked. He's definitely my front runner for one of them Domino's gift certificates tonight. He's playing lights out right now.
3rd touchdown for Peacock. 2nd receiving touchdown for him. Breck Miller has been consistent tonight, and he missed it this time. Pushed it wide right. 37-0. Milton's side put an extra point on the scoreboard. They expected that to go in, and why not? Only the 2nd Miller has missed this year, and Jersey Shore is having a party here in Danville. 1:10 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs play some defense. Milton tries to get on the board when we come back here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Since 1925, Erie Insurance has been providing protection for you and your family. Auto, home, life, business, and flood insurance, annuities too. Get a great price and the service you expect from Erie Insurance. Available from your local Erie agent, Fager Insurance Agency in Lock Haven, serving the area for the last 57 years. Call now. 570-748-3570 to get a free quote. Fager Insurance Agency, 511 East Church Street, Lock Haven, 570-748-3570.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker back from Danville Area High School. Jersey Shore kicks it off right to left after the punt return, and kickoff is run back up to the 27-yard line by Christopher Aviles Robles. And Milton, with 1:04 to go here in the first half, is just trying to crawl out of this hole. Jersey Shore with the Cooper Peacock 42-yard touchdown reception. And Brandon, everything's gone right and then some tonight.
Yeah, it has. Jersey Shore really hasn't made many mistakes. They had a couple of false starts on their offense and a couple of holding penalties and 1 personal foul. But other than that, not really much mistakes here by Jersey Shore's defense.
1st and 10, own 27. Milton left to right. Minium from the shotgun. Receives the snap. Hands it off on the sweep. Canelo is thrown aside. Dirk Stetz has been active from his nose tackle spot. Throws him like a rag doll back to the 24. Loss of 3, under a minute to go in half number 1. Jersey Shore will have a running clock to start the second half unless Milton can manufacture points right here.
Actually, I think it's still a running clock regardless right now anyway, so.
I believe it doesn't start till the second half. But
oh, it might be second half, yeah.
When you have to debate that, usually it's going well for your side.
Yeah.
Milton on the ball. They're not moving too quickly. 35 and counting to go. Second and 13. They're at their own 24. Minium from the right hash mark. Takes the hip-eye snap. Gives it off to Doyle. Runs it left side. A few more yards before he's pounced on across the 26. As Jersey Shore got a few guys over there. Looks like Carter Peacock was one of them. The linebacker makes the stick. And it's 3rd and 10 for the 24. Milton does not need to run another play. Coordinators in the booth take the headset off, and Milton will not run another play. Jersey Shore 37-0, an almost perfect first half comes to a conclusion. The Bulldogs doing it big in Danville. Halftime coming up. Nate Carpenter will join me. We'll talk about Jersey Shore's first half performance, and we'll get you ready for the second half as well. The Bulldogs in front, 37-0. Coming back on the Bear right after this.
It's the new look Jiffy Market. Brighter remodel with everything you need. The largest cooler full of cold drinks in the area. Slushies, candy, snacks, ice cream, your favorite treats, fresh fried, fresh made sandwiches too. And the Pennsylvania skills games you love, plus Pennsylvania lottery tickets, an ATM, and so much more. Jiffy Market, everything you need in one place, crossing the post office in downtown Jersey Shore. Shop today. Jiffy Market and Deli, always ready for you. Jiffy Market and Deli in Jersey Shore.
Living in the countryside shouldn't mean that you have bad internet. That's why River Valley Internet has expanded our coverage again. River Valley Internet now covers much of Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Call River Valley Internet today at 570-433-7070 or go to rivervalleyiinternet.net. Lock Haven, Jersey Shore, Avis, and the surrounding countryside. Start enjoying internet service without taxes, fees, modem rentals, or rate increases from River Valley Internet.
The soothing scent of Vicks Vapor Rub. It's only one of the most iconic smells ever. That cooling, comforting scent generations of families have come to trust to help them feel better. And now you trust to soothe your family. Pick up some Vicks Vapor Rub in the little blue jar and wrap yourself with the calm only Vicks Vapor Rub can bring. Vicks Vapor Rub, always there for you.
Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service offers volume discounts. A Jersey Shore fixture since 1915, a longtime supporter of Jersey Shore football coverage on the Bear Country Sports Network. Providing fast and reliable service to Linden, Jersey Shore, Avis, Woolwich, and Lock Haven. Hollick's has coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 248 Locust Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190. And online at hollickscoalandoil.com. Want to sell a house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty in Lock Haven. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jan live in South Avis, the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-858-0777. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will sell within 90 days. The Dave Winkleman team at Anchor Realty, 57 Belfont Avenue in Lock Haven, ready to serve you. 570-858-0777.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Daily, groups to sporting events, music venues, ports of departure, and much more. Are you recently retired, needing spending money for the holidays? Enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna team. 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore, with a full menu including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
99.9
multimedia entertainment mogul Reba McEntire brings you Revived, Remixed, Revisited, a reimagined collection of her most iconic songs, featuring new arrangements of fan favorites like Fancy and I'm a Survivor, as well as a long-awaited pairing between Reba and Dolly Parton for Does He Love You? Revived, Remixed, Revisited, the collection that spans Reba's entire career and offers something for every Reba fan. Available everywhere now. Sponsored by MCA Nashville.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
An unbelievable first half of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. Arguably their cleanest half of the year. 37-0 over Milton. Jersey Shore scored on every drive. Nate Carpenter here with me to break it down. The Bulldogs and the Milton Black Panthers, two very different sidelines right now. Nate, you were watching it. You were cheering. You were going nuts when Connor Davis had that tipped interception. Tell me about this first half from your eyes. You got a whole lot of notes right there.
Let me tell you something. We're all celebrating up here. The game's not over. I don't hear anybody singing in the background, but 37-0 this first half. Milton 5-1. I'm looking for chafing dishes right now in Sterno's. Where's the warm food? Because I want a party. It was an incredible first half. Shout out to my dad in Potter County right now. I just got a text from him. He's up at the farm in the middle of nowhere listening to the Bear Country radio. So I love you, Dad. Just a great night here. Great atmosphere. Danville is always an incredible place to come. I mean, the hospitality. The facilities are awesome, but let me just check my notes. I mean, I was trying to write things down, but there were so many things going on. Jersey Shore starts out that first half, establishes the run, uses a plethora of receivers. Cooper Peacock was obviously electric. The Caden Hess factor. The Jordan brothers, I mean, the dynamic duo, right? And when you have Elijah Jordan and you've got Hayden Packer, what you have is you've got thunder and lightning, right? And then the kicking game was exceptional, barring the last missed extra point, but a 43-yard field goal from Breck Miller at one point that would have been good. Probably, and I say this is no joke. It was in the purple of the back of the end zone. It was good from 43. Would have been probably good for 15 more. But I thought Jersey Shore started off what appeared a little vanilla, up 14-0, if we can say that's vanilla. But defensively, I was asking a couple of the coaches what was going on. We weren't getting any pursuit in the backfield. They said, hey, that's how we schemed this week because they had so much speed at quarterback and running back at Milton. You saw the ankle breaking that was going on in that first half. But midway through that second quarter, Jersey Shore dialed it up a notch, began to stunt, began to blitz. And as you said, at one point, Connor Davis went vertical like Zach Miller, a.k.a. 2014. Vertical, tipped it to himself, and I'm like, that's next level. Like, you said it best on the broadcast as I was eavesdropping on you guys tonight. Jersey Shore really, as far as just simple and pure execution, has really been almost blemish-free tonight, which is incredible to see.
Jersey Shore Bulldogs with the 37-0 lead at halftime. Let's tell you about it. The first touchdown after forcing a 3-and-out, Cooper Peacock caught a touchdown grab, doing so of 22 yards to get things going. Or rather, that was the case on the opening one. After that, Cooper Peacock, a 4-yard run. And Cooper Peacock, you'll hear his name a lot in this one. Then the third drive. Honestly, Nate, it's not the highlight of the game because Connor Davis clearly has that. That play was unreal. Unreal. But Breck Miller's 43-yard field goal, man, that was bonkers.
It was bonkers because I've watched a lot of college football, and the crazy thing is, a lot of times I watch ESPN Plus or ESPN 3 because I get it free on my laptop, and even when I'm in the office in between patients, I'm watching college football replays. He's as good a kicker right now with a little bit of work in his first year as I've seen a lot of these Division I, AA, FCS teams. Breck Miller really needs to put a video together this year. I'm telling you, his leg's been good for at least 2 victories this year, and that's a weapon in the playoffs.
And it was a 4th and 18. It wasn't like they had an opportunity. That was what they needed to do, and it was interesting because everyone looked to the sideline. Do we go for this, or do we kick a field goal? And in almost any season, and Shore's been fortunate over Coach Tom Gravish's 10 years here that they've had 2 stud kickers in Cameron Griffin and now, of course, Breck Miller. But the decision's okay, let it rip. And he'll kick from that long in practice sometimes. But to do that like that and to nail it that perfectly, that really just broke Milton because they almost scored a touchdown on the previous drive. And I think that, Nate, was what really turned this game over to a rout.
Absolutely, and it, that just really puts wind beneath your wings when you talk about getting excited about all the dimensions, offense, defense, special teams, and then the turnover penalty game. But when you've got a special teams, he had one touchback tonight on the kickoff. All of his kickoffs were booming and high and down to the 5. Excellent coverage tonight on the kick team, which hasn't been the case all year. And I think, Jersey Shore, the grass is great, but it's a tough surface to kick on. And when I look at that kick tonight from 43, and I say good for an additional 15, we always talk fish stories. 6-inch catch, right? We say it was 1.5 foot, and this kick tonight honestly was good from 53. So I'm stunned.
Jersey Shore up big, 37-0 here at the halfway point against Milton. We'll take you through the rest of the scoring. Also, touchdown pass by Brady Jordan to Caden Hess. He's thrown 3 touchdown passes here in this first half. Has Jordan, and Hess grabbed one of them from 24 yards out. That's Hess's 6th of the year. Elijah Jordan's 3rd touchdown run of the year came on a 4-yard plunge on 4th and goal. And then to cap it off, Cooper Peacock added one more to his stat line, 42 yards to really just ice this first half. And running clock to begin the second half. The individual stats, 13 carries, 56 yards, and a score for Elijah. Cooper Peacock with 3 rushes, and he's got a touchdown run in that respect. Brady Jordan, 3 for 43 on the ground. Hayden Packer, 10 for 51. He's been that change of pace guy up the middle, a hard man to bring down. Jordan passing the ball. He's got 7 completions here, and he's thrown 3 touchdowns, and that's kind of been what happened last week. Jersey Shore doesn't have to throw the ball that much, but when they do, they got a lot of weapons around him, and we mentioned the Cooper Peacock line. Connor Griffin almost caught a touchdown, but he's certainly been active. Caden Hess with that. And also, you can't forget the interception by Connor Davis. Tipped it to himself, picked it off. It was a work of art. Jersey Shore also a sack by Dirk Stetz. This was a wonderful first half for Jersey Shore fans, and second half is on tap. We'll tell you about it in a sec here on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Serving over 3,000 clients, S.A. Piper Logistics offers short or long-term warehousing, inventory and order management, fulfillment, and forward and reverse logistics, which is a complicated way of saying they'll take your product to them or pick their product up for you and keep track of it the whole time. And S.A. Piper offers e-commerce support. Find out more. Go to sapiperlogistics.com. That's sapiperlogistics.com. S.A. Piper Logistics, 820 East Bald Eagle Street, Lock Haven.
First Quality in Lock Haven and McElhatton is recruiting new team members. Take advantage of stability and progression, new competitive wages, shift differential, bonuses, paid holidays, vacation, and a full benefits package. There are immediate openings in Lock Haven and McElhatton for production, maintenance, and warehouse positions. To apply, go online at firstquality.com/join us. That's firstquality.com/join us. First Quality is an equal opportunity employer.
B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
Taco Bell presents a get-out-of-bedtime story. It's time to wake up from this amazing dream, even though you're jet skiing on lemonade. How extreme! And oh, look at that, you just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys, it's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell. Because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
Our name defines what we do. Realty Lease Properties in Lock Haven. Residential, commercial, student, we can find a place for you in Lock Haven, Williams-Borders State College. Find out all about us online at realtyleaseproperties.com. Everything from available space to forms you need to apply. You can even pay your rent online. Call Dana or Selena using their new phone number, 570-748-7032. Realty Lease Properties, East Main Street, downtown Lock Haven. Open weekdays 9 till 4. Start leasing today.
It's time to reel in the rewards with a Woodlands Bank Kasasa checking account. Our Kasasa account offers rates you won't want to catch and release. You'll be hooked on earning a percentage of cash back on your everyday purchases. When you're ready to cast into one of our most rewarding accounts, visit woodlandsbank.com, where you can securely and quickly open your account online today. Some restrictions may apply. Visit woodlandsbank.com for full account details. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
There's eating local and there's eating local. Take a quick trip to 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore. There you'll get the area's best homemade, mouth-watering, sure-to-please food. From subs, cheesesteaks, and fresh-cut fries to sweet tea and even sweeter fudge, Kutz's has you covered. Catering available. Call 570-398-8180. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street, Jersey Shore.
Get stylish, durable flooring for your home that will last a lifetime. And get it installed with help from Lowe's. Get Stainmaster Pet Protect carpet starting at just $199 per square foot. And Pergo Wet Protect laminate starting at $249 per square foot. Both with limited lifetime warranties. Order now, only at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Install available in-store only and through independent contractors. See Lowe's.com for details and licensing. U.S. only. See Lowe's.com product detail page for more warranty information.
We've doubled the prize money. Bear Country's 2K a weekday cash giveaway now underway. Thousands of dollars given away every weekday with 3 chances to win. Listen for the keyword just after 9 and just before noon and 3. Then enter that word at bear999.com. Click the swoosh of cash. Brought to you by Williamsport Wire Rope, Federal Credit Union, Jason Eberhard, State Farm Insurance, Save a Lot, and Avis Building Supply. From the home of Cutting Edge Country, WQBR.
Sam Cooperman with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. Apologize about that momentary outage. Jersey Shore Bulldogs up 37-0 halfway through this one against Milton. Have Brandon Barker back with me shortly. And Jersey Shore will get the ball first to begin this second half, and the running clock will be in effect. I think Brandon will be here in a moment. Nate, I'll give you some final thoughts here as we, of course, appreciate your contributions to the broadcast. Much appreciated, Nate.
It's going to be a great second half. Looking forward to it. You and Brandon enjoyed listening to that first half broadcast and excited for the second half here down here at Danville. Again at the half, 37-0 Jersey Shore over Milton.
And Brandon's coming up right now. Jersey Shore Bulldogs do get the ball. Coming out in the Road Whites. They'll be 7-0, assuming this now running clock situation will hold true. And then they play Danville next week. That'll be a really good game. And, full disclosure, we haven't been able to give you score updates in the first half. Now we have the capabilities to do so. We will, in fact, look some of those up and pump to do just that, because I'm curious to see what's going on with the Danville game. Brandon, I know you're on top of it before me. What's going on in terms of Danville, Mount Carmel?
Well, we've got Mount Carmel right now 20-7 over them. That's a pretty shocking score. We also got an interesting one, too. Central Mountain 10, Selinsgrove 6 at the half.
I picked Selinsgrove for the paper. Look, that's a very big statement if Central Mountain can compete in this game, and halfway through, evidently, they have shown that, because the Wildcats, they've had this 5-1 start to the year. It's been exciting, but Selinsgrove's a team that's only 2 losses. We're 9-7 to Jersey Shore and 12-0 to Pottsville, a team whose only loss is to Wyomissing. And to kind of connect the dots, Wyomissing, undefeated, they just beat Southern Columbia. So that speaks to kind of the order of operations there and the level of talent that Selinsgrove possesses, and a lot of these local teams, just like a Danville. Should be a really good game next week, but this one has been an exciting display of brilliance by Jersey Shore.
And what's scary is Shore gets the ball to start out, so.
Yeah, look out. I have to wonder what adjustments Milton has done on their end, Brandon. You just want to see good signs for them, right, down the stretch, because they've had the 5-1 start. They have the remaining of their schedule is all divisional games in the PHAC. They got Shamokin next week, then Lewisburg, and then Shikellamy. So they'll play those divisional games.
Yeah, they will. I can expect Shore. I'll make the prediction right now. Milton comes out of this at least 8-2 on the rest of the year, and they head up to the playoffs. Remember, even if they lose here, they'll still be from first place in 3A right now over there. So Milton, this is a good loss for them. If so happens, anything crazy can happen.
Trace Witter kicks it off left to right, a low kick. First kickoff Jersey Shore's had to return, and Brady Jordan picks it up at his own 20, scoots to the right outside the numbers, and he's decked at about the 23. Table-topped right there, and that's where Jersey Shore gets it to start the third frame. 37-0 lead in hand, and the Milton Black Panthers have a player down on the turf. Once that gets cleared up, Shore will get the reins of the offense, and here with the running clock in effect, Brandon, what are you looking forward to seeing them run in the second half?
Well, I'm looking forward, and they're going to stay the same plays. They're going to run to the outside with Elijah Jordan, run inside, give it to Packer, throw a little short routes to Caden Hess. But don't be shocked. I've been waiting to see it all year, and I want to see how it works out. Connor Griffin and Cooper Peacock kind of crossing routes, like crossing each other's paths, and get one of them open. I haven't seen Connor Griffin really have a big game tonight. I want to see him get a little bit more touches, and I would like to see, some other guys like Nick Williams get in there. Some of these other Dathan Tyson get a couple more. He got a couple looks last week. Didn't really get really productive, but I see a good upside for him. So I want to see some of these other guys get involved, and I love how well this offensive line, as this player from Milton walks off. That's
and that's loss again.
Yeah,
he's been hampered, and now this time it looks to be more serious as he's getting help from either side to walk off the field. So
that doesn't look good, but I want to just say that's a big loss for Milton.
There we go, Brandon. There we go. I was waiting for something of that, but in all seriousness, do wish him the best. Jersey Shore right to left. We will start the third quarter, 11:53 to go here in the third frame, and loss is still slowly going off the field. A recap of that first half, 3 touchdowns from Cooper Peacock, caught 2 in the air, 1 on the ground on the jet sweep package. Caden Hess, a touchdown reception. Elijah Jordan ran one through, and the biggest of them all, 43-yard field goal by Breck Miller. First and 10 short to start at the third quarter on 23, up 37-0, running clock in effect. Connor Griffin scoots to the right side, fake the pitch right, handed off to the fullback Packer, up the middle, big hole, 30 and more, all the way to the 35. He's got 11 yards and a first down. Jersey Shore starts off the first quarter with the big run of about 11 or 12, and the Bulldogs are on their horse.
Yeah, I don't know what the first half stats were for Hayden Packer, but he had a must-lead the first half in rushing yards for him.
Believe that now slightly behind Elijah Jordan in that respect, but it was close. First and 10, Jersey Shore to 35, swing pass out right side. Caden Hess has a reception, and he dances up the middle, up the hash marks to the 49 of Milton. Picks up 16, and Jersey Shore moving rapidly, trying to extend this 37-0 lead.
Yeah, they're just outpacing Milton right now. Milton looks really tired, and that's what they said last week about Mifflinburg towards the end as well.
Coming out in the 3-5 defense is Milton. First and 10, Jersey Shore, pitch it left from the eye. Elijah Jordan scurries just outside the hash marks and clubbed down at the 46 after a 2-yard gain or so. Tried to sidestep around Trey Locke, the outside linebacker, but couldn't get very far.
Look, we call Goodwin's name a lot tonight. He's doing really well at the linebacker's position, cutting angles off.
Second and 8, 46 of Milton. Jersey Shore sends Griffin to the right side, and the 2 receivers set. Pitch it right from the eye. Here's Elijah Jordan over right guard. He's got room. 30, 25, 20. No one near him. 15, 10, 5. Leans for the plane. Is he in? Do they mark him in, or no, he's out inside the 1. He was pushed out by Dylan Reif inside the 1. He cut off his angle. Elijah Jordan stretched as far as he could, and Jersey Shore is up and moving, but they are coming back now, Brandon. There may have been a flag.
Yeah, I think there might have been a hold there on the offensive line. Or one of them receivers that caught out. That's a big killer. That was a huge run there by Elijah Jordan.
Yeah, the flag is on the field. Couldn't see it through that sea of bodies, but it's out near the right side of the 40. Jersey Shore with 10:43 mark of the third. 37-0 lead here against 5-1 Milton. This is a Milton team that's started the season off 4-0.
Dathan Tyson coming into the game here. Now they're going back to their full 4 wide receiver package.
2x2. Tyson in the left side slot with Connor Griffin outside. In the shotgun, Jordan takes the high snap. In one fluid motion, gives it off to Peacock, but he's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Pounced on behind the 45. Forward progress puts him at the 46, but Canelo busted onto the scene. Jersey Shore with a 3rd and long from their own 46. Line to gain is inside the 38 of Milton.
Yeah, I like these linebackers and safeties. They're doing a really good job here just pressuring the short runners back.
10:20 to go in the third. Jordan takes the snap on 3rd and long, rolls right. Canelo closing in, throws it off, up for grabs. Intercepted at the 20. It looks like Hess just didn't see that ball, and it was picked off on the back end, and it looks like Kroll was the one to intercept that for Milton.
That was weird playing. They were hand fighting there, but I thought Milton got away with a pass interference there. That ball was straight to Hess. Hess knew where that ball was. I think Milton interfered on that pass.
The interception, and Hess turns around. Jersey Shore gets stopped for the first time this game. Clock is running. 10:06 mark of the third.
Let's see how Milton responds to this. They got some big momentum here on their side. They got the big interception here. Don't be shocked. I would like to see them do some things with Canelo or Doyle in the backfield, them snapping the ball and them doing something.
Dathan Tyson in it. Brady Jordan's safety spot. Canelo moves to the left side from the shotgun, 1st and 10. Minium rolls out right. Pressure from the backside. An ankle pick and a sack. It is Hayden Packer. Takes him out outside the numbers. Down by the 25. And a big loss for Milton. 2nd and 15. Packer, the All-State linebacker, doing All-State things.
Yeah, he's really got some speed there at that linebacker position. Able to read what the quarterback's doing and just chase him down. You notice how on that play, he not only did he didn't go east and west. He went north and south on the way the quarterback was running.
2nd and 16, on 24. Milton lines up in a pistol. Minium checks both directions, takes the snap, hands it off. Doyle met immediately, roped up by 3 Bulldogs. Rooney, Stetz, all pounce on top of him, as well as Luke Springman back at the 22. Becomes a 3rd and even longer for Milton.
Every week we see this defensive line. They just get better and better. Dirk Stetz being able to find his way out back there. We haven't called his name a lot over the weeks, but he's finally finding this hole. Luke Springman being solid at that nose tackle spot. Zach Rooney being the big guy in there at that defensive tackle spot. Not only that, Connor Davis and Tate Seacrest. Connor Davis already got an interception in this game for the big man.
3rd and 18, on 23 for Milton after the 2-yard loss. 8.5 to go here in the third. From the pistol, quick screen pass right. Minium connects with Canelo, who's dragged down at the numbers of the 20. Everybody just swarmed the ball carrier, and he didn't know where to go. And there you mentioned him, Brandon. Connor Davis, the interception for him. He's led the team in hurries all year, and he's having a big game here wearing a new number 64. And Milton lines up to punt from its own 21 here, midway through the third.
That was a smart play by Connor Davis as well. He followed the running back. He didn't stay with it. Caught it back the inside of the block and caught the ankles of Canelo.
Here's a punt. Crawl will set to receive it from his 10. In there cleanly. Jersey Shore doesn't charge. Instead, it's popped up to the near side. Dathan Tyson at the hash marks of midfield. Tries to stumble upfield. And he's smushed at the 42 on the near side of Milton, as the Black Panthers had Austin Mitch over there to apply the tackle. Jersey Shore's second drive of the quarter. First one was an interception by Brady Jordan. He did not play on that last drive defensively, and he comes out here to quarterback the offense for the Bulldogs.
Well, they're just trying to give him a little bit of a break here. Now you only have to use him for offensive purposes.
Offset eye, 1st and 10, 43 of Milton. 37-0 Jersey Shore lead and hand on the road. Pitch right. Elijah Jordan against the 3-man front. He's got some room to the outside. 40, 35, 30, up the sideline. Quadier Herbert gets over, and he's squeezed down across the 25. See where they spot him. They give him about the 22 for, call it a 21-yard run, and the Bulldogs in business. New set of sticks.
His style of running right now is reminding me a lot of Christian McCaffrey there of the Carolina Panthers. Should be able to shifty.
1st and 10, 22 of Milton. Right hash in the eye. Give it to the fullback. Packer with a crowd behind him. He's pushed all the way to the 18. Just a lot of leg power. He pushes and pushes for 4 yards to make it 2nd and 6 at the 19 of Milton.
Yeah, and look, that's all Jersey Shore has to do. Keep powering the ball on the inside.
Jersey Shore from the right hash. Left leg tap. Brings Hess to the left side in the offset eye that way. They throw it that way on the pitch. Elijah Jordan looking for daylight. Crammed down at about the 12. He's got a first down. He was met over on the near side by Luke Goodwin, the sophomore linebacker, who's having a good season for Milton. But the Bulldogs will get I think just outside the 10 to make it a 1st and 10 from there. They remove the sticks. It is 1st and goal from the 10. Near the left hash, Shore will snap it. Jersey Shore, 37-0 lead in hand. Play fake from the eye. Jordan rolls right, zips it right. Low grab cannot be gathered. Incomplete pass. Jersey Shore was trying to get it over to the right side. Trying to see if that was Connor Griffin or if they have
It was Connor Griffin.
It was Connor Griffin. Just wanted to check that nobody was brought in as replacement. And 2nd and goal from the 10 for sure.
Yeah, just a little bit too low there by Brady. He's got to get his confidence back up here now. He threw an interception there, and even though it wasn't really his fault, it's still a bad hit.
Carter Peacock playing tight end for the first time over on the right side in the eye. Handoff, Jordan from the 10, stacked up. 3 Black Panthers get on top of them, and no gain right up the middle. 3rd and goal from the 10 for Jersey Shore. 6 and counting to go in the third, 37-0 lead.
Yeah, and look, Shore now just going to try to pound the ball as they bring a lineman out, I think. Couldn't tell who that was here. So we got a little bit substitutions already going on here.
Jersey Shore, snap it on 3rd and 10. Jordan, a rollout right from the eye, slings it under duress, incomplete to the near right corner of the end zone. He had a Hess there, but he had no time at all. He was immediately met. There was heavy pressure on that, and Jersey Shore sends out the kicking unit to try a 27-yard field goal.
That wasn't good to see, though. Brady Jordan got up there. He was limping a little bit. Could be interesting to see here for the rest of the game whether he keeps playing him or he puts Loomis in here towards the end of the second half.
Breck Miller, 1 for 1 on field goals tonight. It was a big one. It's a season-long and a career-long for the first-year player, a junior. 43 yards, same end zone. 5 minutes to go here in the third with the running clock. Between the hashes, clean operation. Kick is up, and it's good. All the way atop the uprights. 40-0. Jersey Shore taking care of business at Danville, beating Milton by 40 midway through the third quarter. We'll step aside, come right back on the Bear Country Sports Network.
All the forecasts say this will be a harsh winter. That's why the time is now to buy a new gas pellet or wood stove from Terry's Colon Wood Stoves in Jersey Shore. Serving Bear Country for the last 42 years, new owner Kyle uses his education and many years of expertise to provide you with honest solutions and quality service. Terry's, place to go for American-made stoves from Quadrafire. Visit Terry's Colon Wood Stoves, Bastrop Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2199. Find them online, terryscolonwoodstoves.com.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. Miller kicks it off right to left, and it's sent deep along the sideline. A flag as it just rolls out of play. Just couldn't quite keep it in play as the freshman Lucas Diddy was waiting. It skids out at the 2 for a legal procedure, and that gives Milton more favorable field position as they started at their own 35. Brandon, Jersey Shore 40-0 lead. Breck Miller's second field goal of the day is a good one. What hasn't Jersey Shore done tonight?
I can't say anything. I honestly can't say anything what they haven't done tonight. I would say the only thing is they just haven't gotten any younger guys in right now, but we're going to start seeing them. We see Donald Steinbacher come in here at that linebacker position in for Carter Peacock, and Connor Griffin's been in there. Dathan Tyson also one of them guys. We'll start seeing some more guys rotate in as the second half rolls on.
Tyson, a player that Coach Gravish is really high on for Jersey Shore, who's set to move to 7-0 after this one wraps up. 1st and 10, Milton own 35. From the shotgun, hot snap way overhead. Canelo, the fullback, was in to take the snap, grabs it at his own 13, heading the wrong direction, and somersaults somewhere near the 5. Forward progress should be stopped well before that, but Jersey Shore got everybody over there. They say the 12 is where he finally lost his forward progress. That snap was way too high by, I believe, Gunnar Tribally, unless they subbed him out, and that went flying overhead. They tried to put the fullback there under center, and it did not work out.
Yeah, trying something different. I said that earlier in the game that they were going to try something like that, put a running back and snap it as a quarterback, use like a wildcat. But, first time all night they have had a mistake there between the center.
Try 2nd and 32 at their own 13 for Milton. Now the quarterback, Minium, is under center. 2-man backfield, handoff, Doyle. Oh, he is grabbed by Stetz. He's having a big night. Chris Doyle, a freshman, stacked up back at the 10. The nose tackle, Dirk Stetz, a TFL, and it's 3rd and 35 for Milton at their own 10.
Wow, just how fast and how hard Dirk Stetz is playing tonight. He's another one of them guys. He is up there for the Dominoes tonight.
3 and change to go here in the third quarter. Brandon, as we go, I think it's probably a good idea to look for some of these scores, and we'll certainly keep you posted on Danville, who is down fairly big to Mount Carmel, the winningest team in state history. They love to tell you that when you go there. 3rd and 15, 0-10 for Milton. Minium in the shotgun sends Canelo to the left side. Lone man there. Quick throw over the middle, caught underneath by Rarick. Makes one man miss, can't make the second as he spun down at the 21. Jersey Shore gets over, and Connor Griffin wraps him up in pretty pristine fashion. They call him down at the 22. 12-yard gain and Milton, 4th and long, will punt from there with the line to gain at the 45.
Yeah, first time Minium's really had much time to throw tonight. One of the rare times that he's had to be able to throw it. But that's what I wanted to see from Milton early in the game. Just wish they would have started using that earlier instead of right now.
Under 3 to play here in the third. And Milton has Krall, who's been out in the field a whole lot to punt. He gets a clean snap. Pops it up, short kick, near side. Hits the ground at the 50, trickles to Jersey Shore side. Nobody gets near it. Dathan Tyson backs off, and at the 46, and finally touches down with Goodwin upfield to grab it. Jersey Shore right to left. We'll see how long Brady Jordan gets at quarterback, and the starter will continue out there. It's 40-0, and you assume as the game trickles along, Brandon, Loomis will get some time at quarterback. Jaron Loomis has played in about half of the games at this point, but Brady Jordan out there right now.
Yeah, but we also see one substitution. We see Gabe Andrews out there at running back.
Good spot, Brandon. 1st and 10 on 46, left hash. From the right side slot, Cooper Peacock heads over to make it trips. Andrews gets the handoff up the middle, quick first step, but then he's thrown down at the 48. Couple black shirts get in there for a 2-yard gain. It's 2nd and 8. And hey, Brandon, for full disclosure, I think you can have the binoculars. You are the man that spots everything. This is for you.
Yeah, I don't need the binoculars. I think I've been seeing everything really well right now, but doing a really good job at it.
2nd and 8 at the 48. Run pass option. Brady Jordan keeps it on his feet outside the numbers 40, 35, 30. Upfield. Oh, he is gone. Inside the numbers at the 10. Brady Jordan, a walk-in touchdown. 52 yards. The Bulldogs make it 46-0.
Absolutely insane at how fast these guys are. Dude, he just juked out one of the Milton defenders and ran in for a big score. Jersey Shore, it's just on another level right now.
I don't know how you contend with that kind of athleticism. Brady Jordan, last week, his longest run was about 28 on a fake punt. This week, he breaks the big one for 52. He can fly upfield, and he puts it on full display here at Danville. Milton down 46-0. Breck Miller will try and pop in the extra point. And the snap is a little low. Hess has to heave it. Jump pass, back of the end zone. Was it brought in? Yes, it was. How about that? 2-point conversion. Carter Peacock makes the play out of nothing. Caden Hess has had that situation once this year. First time he couldn't convert. That time he's able to pop a pass over the top. And Carter Peacock comes up with the goods. 48-0. Jersey Shore all over Milton. Here on the Bear, we're coming right back after this.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires? Or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car. But a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jim Ely State Farm Insurance, 105 Thomas Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2828.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
52 yards upfield, and it happened in a New York minute. Brady Jordan makes it 48-0 Jersey Shore after a 2-point conversion as well off an errant snap, and this time Breck Miller's bouncing ball on the kickoff does hit the back of the end zone first before it bounces out of play, and that just makes it a touchback. Here comes Milton left to right. Jersey Shore up 48-0, Brandon, and I know you're looking for some scores, so as we progress here, feel free to get to them.
Well, let's start out here with the team that Milton played last week, Mifflinburg. They're up 15-14 over Montoursville right now. We got Shamokin, Shamokin trying to get back on their winning track, 21-0 up there. We got, let's see here, Southern Columbia up 48-9-0. And the big one, Danville, who they play next week, Mount Carmel up 28-7 out there in Mount Carmel, the winningest program in the state.
1st and 10 on 20 for Milton. Minium back in the shotgun to take the snap. Takes it. No, it's Canelo, the fullback, and the Wildcat runs it left, stumbles, bumps into one of his own guys, and toppled over right at the line of scrimmage, maybe half a yard back. It's Ashton Canelo. Occasionally they'll put him in there in a Wildcat, and that time he was just tipped over after a half-yard gain. It's 2nd and long, Milton, back at their own 21.
As Chris Berman would say, just bumbling, stumbling around. That's all Canelo was doing there. Good run there, but Shore's defense, way to stick to it, stick to the run, make sure tackles.
1:27, third quarter. Clock winding. It's a running clock. Milton brings Dylan Reif to the sideline. Milton will fall to 5-2, assuming nothing crazy happens here in the end of the third.
Canelo's still in at quarterback.
2nd and 10, back at their own 20. Good spot, Brandon. Rowe in motion pre-snap. Fakes the handoff, and he's stacked up at the 16. He faked it to Doyle, and Jersey Shore was not fooled. Lose about 3 yards there. Call it the 17 for a 3rd and 13 for Milton.
It looks like Milton's just kind of like giving up right now. They're just not into it as much as they are anymore. It looks like the backup quarterback here, too, from Milton's going to come in. Dylan Wright, the brother of the other Wright brother, going to come in here and do some quarterbacking.
Yeah, you mentioned Minium. He's on the sideline, receiving some coaching.
Correction, Canella's in there.
Well, Canella's still in there, but Minium is not in at quarterback right now. 3rd and 13, own 18. Whistles from the far side.
Going to get it offsides.
26 seconds to go in the third. It's 48-0 Jersey Shore. The Bulldogs scored on every drive in the first half. Jersey Shore threw an interception to start the third quarter, and then has scored since then on its 2 drives. A chip shot field goal for Breck Miller, who's now got 2 field goals tonight, and also Jersey Shore with a 52-yard electrifying touchdown run by Brady Jordan. They take it left to right, 3rd and 7, own 23. The Black Panthers of Milton.
Let's see what they run here. Yeah, they got Canella in there. Let's see if Canella can throw a little bit. I'll be shocked here.
Set to receive the snap. Canella waits. Rolls right. Pumps. Hit as he throws the ball. Pops out behind him. It's a live ball. Jersey Shore on top of it at about the 10. Jersey Shore Bulldogs, and that's Gabe Andrus that comes flying in there to get on top of that to start the 4th. And Jersey Shore will start the 4th frame with the ball when we come back here from Danville. Running clock in the 4th. It's a party back home at Shore, and it's a party here on the Jersey Shore sideline.
McMahon, Ferguson & Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. Let's talk life insurance. If something happened to you, would your family be prepared? Let McMahon, Ferguson & Associates craft the perfect life insurance policy for you. Call 570-398-4090 or visit 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. McMahon, Ferguson & Associates Erie Insurance Agency.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore Bulldogs all over Milton, 48-0. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you, and Jersey Shore will certainly get some subs on here to begin the 4th quarter. I guess they did rule that an incomplete pass for Milton, so they do get the... Oh, no, it was not. My mistake. Jersey Shore lines up. It was a fumble recovery. Handoff from the shotgun. 1st and 10 inside the Milton 10. And a walk-in touchdown left side. Gabe Andrus. A hop, step, and a beauty. Jersey Shore hits the 50 mark and then some, as the Bulldogs are now up 54-0. An 11-yard touchdown run by Gabe Andrus, his 2nd touchdown of the year.
Unbelievable. I mean, Jersey Shore just absolutely dominating everything. Look, their second teamers are coming in and scoring touchdowns. There's nothing else that this team can do. Shore, we asked a question earlier, and I think I'm going to go with the same answer. What can Shore do wrong right now? Nothing.
Here's the point after. Breck Miller will do the honors. Clean operation. Whacks it through. 55-0. All things Jersey Shore here at Danville's Ironman Stadium. The Ironmen will come to Jersey Shore next week, and they're getting a team that's certainly playing its best football of the year right now. Back on the Bear right after this.
Serving over 3,000 clients, S.A. Piper Logistics offers short or long-term warehousing, inventory and order management, fulfillment, and forward and reverse logistics, which is a complicated way of saying they'll take your product to them or pick their product up for you and keep track of it the whole time. And S.A. Piper offers e-commerce support. Find out more. Go to sapiperlogistics.com. That's sapiperlogistics.com. S.A. Piper Logistics, 820 East Bald Eagle Street, Lock Haven.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. We'll give you some scores, and we'll start with this score. 55-0 Jersey Shore. Gabe Andrus picked up a fumble to end the 3rd quarter, and he starts the 4th with an 11-yard walk-in touchdown. Breck Miller kicks it off left to right. Jersey Shore, and the kicker gets one to slide on through. Breck Miller has had everything he's touched tonight turn to goal. Lucas Diddy watches that ball slide into the end zone. Brandon mentioned the Jersey Shore score. Mount Carmel up 28-14, beg your pardon, over Danville. And Mifflinburg 15-14 over Montoursville. That's an interesting one from back home. And Jersey Shore got that big overtime win to begin the third week of the season over the Warriors, and they're sliding.
Yeah, they are. And not only that score, but we also got Selinsgrove up 19-17 now. Central Mountain trying to climb their way back in, get a tough win at home against Selinsgrove.
Danville right to left. 11:53 to go here in the fourth. Milton right to left, playing here at Danville. And the Milton Black Panthers see if they have their quarterback Minium back in to begin the fourth. They do not. Well, they do. They have Isaiah Minium, the younger brother of Xavier. And the pitch goes up the middle to the 25 for a short gain. As we'll see who is down. That's Doyle, the freshman running back, who got the call on that pitch play that gets him about 5 yards up to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 5, and he's down and writhing in pain.
Well, while we're on break, I hope he's all right. You never want to see someone go down. Let's name off some guys I can see here that are out there. We got Gabe Andrews out there. We got Nicholas Williams. We've got Dyson Delaney. We haven't called that name all year long. We've got number 69, David Watts out there. We got a lot of guys, some young guys playing out there now for Jersey Shore. And Elijah Jordan stepping out there on defense as well.
Jaron Loomis playing at linebacker, just trying to spot. We get the best angle to spot these guys' numbers right now, Brandon. It's not always that easy.
I got number 62, Owen Bandruff will be out there. And let's see here.
Steinbacher's still out there.
And
shifting him to linebacker, and that's certainly a different spot for him. Laramie Bobek as well in the secondary. So Jersey Shore going wholesale substitution with 11:35 to go here in the fourth, and this injury is taking a significant amount of time, so I think we'll step aside for a moment. Back on the Bear right after this. Jersey Shore is really sticking it to its opposition tonight. Milton actually will keep it here as the Black Panthers will now get back on the field. Doyle took a big hit, and he's a freshman that's really produced for Milton this year, Brandon. He's a big kid, and they got some decent players on this team. This is a really exciting team to watch, just not their night tonight.
Yeah, it is, and not only that, Canelo has been leading the way as a rusher, but Doyle's really well doing that running back spot as well. He's a guy you could build around as a program.
Right to left for Milton, 2nd and 5 at their own 25 after the dust settles. Snap low. Isaiah Minium just has to shovel it off to Canelo. He breaks loose 30, 35, 40 up the left hash marks. Jersey Shore defenders slip everywhere across midfield. Applies a stiff arm at the 40. Still running. Eventually Elijah Jordan sticks with him at the 34 Jersey Shore. Big run by Ashton Canelo. This is a kid that can play, and he takes that carry deep for about 43 yards.
Yeah, and that was a great carry there. I was just talking about how Canelo's the big guy on this team. Look, this is a second-team defense. You want to make yourself known. These are some young guys. Go out there and make some plays. We saw one of the players get taken down as we see Peyton Samar coming into the game as well.
Milton back on the ball, left hash of the Shore 35. It's 1st and 10 from there after the Canelo game-breaking run. It's only back to the 35, caught about 40 on the run. Handoff this time, and at the line, ball carrier stacked up. We'll see who it is, and it looks like getting a carry. Christopher Aviles Robles not having a good time in there. He just got pushed aside and all the way back to the 38 for a 3-yard loss.
I will say good stick there by the guy I just called Peyton Samar. He came up and absolutely decked him in the backfield, made him stop his progression so the whole pack of dogs can come in and make a tackle.
Dyson Delaney playing at left side defensively. Got a whole group in there. Jersey Shore backups in, 10.5 to go. Up 55-0 here at Danville. 2nd and 14, 39 is Shore. Snap, Minium. Shovels it right. Lots of room that time. Robles in stride, 25-20, 15-10 up the right sideline. Pushed out of play on his toes about the 7, although spot him back a little ways, all the way at the 10. Still a 28-yard breaking run. Christopher Aviles Robles. And Milton has 1st and goal.
I like Robles out there. He's got some speed on the outside edge there, be able to run the secondary defense. This defense here, the second teamers, I know they're young guys, but they got to step up a little bit here. Got to be able to get a stop here. It's a good thing to say you've got 2 straight shutouts in 2 weeks.
Isaiah Minium, the younger brother of Xavier Minium, 5'9", 140 freshman, quarterbacking here with the lopsided score. 1st and goal from the 10 of Shore. 2 in the backfield and the pistol. Flip left. This is a wide run. Aviles Robles gets cut off. and smothered Andrus, the first to stick him at the 15, loses 5 yards, and he's able to at least stretch that for 2 yards at the end of the play, so only a loss of 3. Still second and goal from the 13.
And we're going to find out who number 56 is for this team. If anybody knows who that is, please give us a shout. I believe it's Colby McKibben on that team, but if anybody knows who it is, give us a shout. We'd love to give him credit. Hear his name on the radio.
Going to write that one down. That's a task for next week for Jersey Shore, at least in our broadcast prep. Second and goal with the 13 of Jersey Shore. Milton trying to break the ice. Handoff Canelo. Gaping hole up the middle. 5. Breaks 1, 2, and 3 tackles as he's pummeled in the middle of the end zone here in Danville. And Milton's got a touchdown with 9:02 to go. Jersey Shore does not pinch a shutout as Ashton Canelo walks right down Broadway for what's his first touchdown of the year. And it's 55-6.
Good for Milton here to get a score on the board here. No, I ever want to be shut out as you are here. Got some momentum on their side, but I mean, Jersey Shore here, bend don't break defense kind of. But hey, let's see here. Jersey Shore will get the ball back on offense. They got 9 minutes left. Let's see if maybe they can move to 60 points. As Peyton Wright comes in here to kind of fill in that line for Milton.
Trace Witter will try and stick the point after the 9:02 mark of the fourth. Long snap by Locke. Kick is up. Kick is through. Milton executes. Ashton Canelo punches it in. Black Panthers are on the board, but they're down 55-7 here. And this game at Danville has been Jersey Shore's from the start. Back on the Bear in a few moments as we put the finishing touches on tonight's action.
A local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker back with you. A fun night for Jersey Shore fans, 55-7. They're up over Milton big. The backup units are in for both sides. Just ending this one, 9:02 to go. We'll keep you posted on games around the area, and then we'll also look ahead. Again, game's not over yet. We will certainly acknowledge every kid out there, but also keep in mind, Danville's on tap next week. One of the more marquee matchups on Jersey Shore's schedule, and that'll be Brandon back at home at Thompson Street Stadium.
We'll give you that quick update right now. It's still 28-14 in Mount Carmel.
Squib kick up the middle, and Witter eventually has that squeak to the 30. Jersey Shore, the big run back all the way across midfield up to the 47, and that was Cooper Peacock. That's who I thought it was. Wanted the confirmation on it. Cooper Peacock takes that for a ride, and we know what he can do in the return game. Jersey Shore starts across midfield, and looks like all the backups will come on here. Jaron Loomis to quarterback the offense.
Yep, I saw Travis Rockwell come out there as a lineman. We're going to get Chris Wilson out there as a wide receiver. As far as for right now, we'll get some more out as we see. The offensive line is definitely hard to see from this angle, Sam.
Dathan Tyson playing from the right side slot. First attempt, 47 of Milton. Band blasting. Handoff from the shotgun. Andrus, hop step, breaks a tackle, runs outside right, 40, big run, 35 on his feet, pushed down at the 33. Milton eventually got a few hats to the football, but not before Andrus broke loose. Hayden Patterson was one of 2 on the tackle, along with Lucas Diddy.
So your new offensive line here for Jersey Shore will be Dietrich Dahmer, one of the ones out there. I saw we'll get to more as soon as play's over.
First and 10 at the 37 of Milton. Handoff left this time. Andrus into a crowd. Stacked up back at the 37, loss of 3. It's second and long for Jersey Shore. Dietrich Dahmer, we may talk about him. He's a guy that does a lot of stuff in practice. Every time I get to watch, I feel like I'm always hearing them call out Dahmer's name, and looking forward to seeing him play as he grows as a player. Second and 14 back at the 36, Milton's side. Snap to Loomis, gives it off. Andrus tries to keep the legs churning, lowers the shoulder, and he's just across the 35-yard line. Minimal gain. Gabe Andrus got a start at running back against Montoursville, and he's really been used in a backup capacity, but he's still a very capable runner. It's third and long here, Jersey Shore. 35 of Milton, 7.5 to play. Between the hashes, Loomis looks to throw. First pass of the year, slings it left. It's a beauty, drops it in there to the 30. And before everyone gets over there at the 20. There's still plenty of time, or plenty of yardage to pick up for Jersey Shore. It looks like Canellos was over there. I want to confirm that. And it was
Whitman.
Whitman who was actually over there. Peyton Whitman, 21. Canellos, 22. Peyton Whitman, credit to him. 4th down just across the 29 of Milton. Shore goes for it here. And the shotgun is Loomis. Hit by a snap. They run the jet sweep. Nothing doing. Snuffed out. I think that was Tyson that tried to take it side to side. It was Dathan Tyson. Nowhere to roam. Back behind the 32 is where Milton takes over. Black Panthers get another drive. They scored on their last one. We're at 7 to go here in the 4th. Brandon, what scores we have?
Well, we got, like I said, Danville, 28-14. That's almost the final right now. Danville's going to lose that game against Mount Carmel. They'll run here to Jersey Shore next week. Shamokin up 21-0 here in the 4th quarter. Pottsville 38-8 over Wilson. Mifflinburg. Montoursville was down for a while. Mifflinburg now, Montoursville now 20-15 over Mifflinburg. Montoursville trying to hold on for a bit, trying not to be upset by Mifflinburg, who lost to a very close game to Milton.
1st and 10 on 33. The Milton Black Panthers go back to work offensively. From the pistol, Isaiah Minium, the freshman backup quarterback, hands it off to his deep man Rowe, who tries to stumble forward, gets up to the 37. Then at a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. And they actually give him all the way to the 39, so he makes that a 2nd and 4. And Milton humming along here. I think it was Luis Hernandez actually that got that tackle. No, it was Rowe. He comes off the field. Hernandez replaces him.
I was going to say, that was a big guy. I think there's a big size comparison between him and Hernandez.
Dylan Ando Jr. comes onto the field. Milton operates with multiple guys in the backfield. One receiver each side here, waning moments of this contest. 2nd and 4 from the pistol. It's a handoff up the middle. 1st and more. Milton all the way to the 49. The Black Panthers squirm. And that's the man that we just called that just popped into the game. Dylan Ando up the middle. Found some room, and the Black Panthers get a new set of chains.
Yeah, good run there. We're going to see Chris Wilson here play some defense there at safety. And we're also going to see Peyton Whitman also at safety as well. So 2 young safeties could be the future of that backfield.
About 6 minutes to go here. Milton down 55-7, driving right to left here. Home game, neutral site at Danville with their field situation. In the pistol on 1st and 10. Minium flips it right, trying to get to the side. It's Aviles Robles tied up along the right sideline. No gain. Jersey Shore gets a pack of Bulldogs over there. Peyton Samar, one of them. And it's
Loomis.
2nd and 12.
Loomis as well over there.
And actually, although I want to give Samar lots of credit, also, I don't see number 60 on here on my roster. So, again, sometimes numbers switch. I'll make sure to get those for next time. But a lot of guys making big plays on the interior.
I'll make an assumption it was the only one on here, Chase Hensler.
2nd and 12, 46. Milton going right to left, just on their own side of the field. From the pistol, inside handoff. Nothing doing yet again. This time it's Dominic Little. And he's stuffed back at the 45, lose a yard and a half or so. 3rd and long for Milton. Line to gain is the Shore 42. 5 to go, running clock. Things moving quickly, and both teams getting their backups some work here as the game progresses.
Yeah, they are in Jersey Shore right now. Just on a roll. Even their secondary looks really good right now. Their second teamers. Shore might have another opportunity to get the ball back.
And we're going to want to stick around for our players of the game, the 3 stars, brought to you by Domino's of Jersey Shore. 3rd and 13, own 45, Milton. Snap. Isaiah Minium slings it, intercepted. He threw that directly to Jersey Shore's linebacker past the 20 and dragged down at about the 7, and it's Peyton Samar. His first interception of his career. He just comes in across the middle. He read the route and off to the races.
I think he might get my 3rd star tonight. We finally found somebody different to give it to, but man, he's coming in here. He's making some movement. He might see some rotation next week with the starters.
Well, he was a DB. He was playing up. I was ready to say Jared Loomis, but wanted to make sure, again, with some unfamiliar faces in the game, and that was the case. Loomis comes back onto the field. Quarterback the offense, Tate Sechrist to his left side. 4 wide, now 5 wide for Jersey Shore. Nick Williams out to the right side. He calls a timeout, as the play clock was fine. I think maybe too many men on the field.
Illegal substitution is what we're seeing here.
Yeah, Nick Williams was trying to get a timeout out there because he sensed something was wrong. Tom Gravish comes out to talk to his guys. We'll take a momentary break. wrap this one up with 4:32 to go, 55-7, Jersey Shore.
Lawyers you can trust. At Dreyer & Dieter Law Offices in Jersey Shore, we try to outdo other law firms in responsiveness, caring, and competence. Our staff will treat your case with their full attention. Our paralegals and legal assistants will be fully versed, even if your attorney is not available. And that staff now includes Jersey Shore High School alumnus Dan Dreyer. We support local athletics. We are the Dreyer & Dieter Law Offices, 277 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-2020. Online, DryerDieterLaw.com.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker back with you. Jersey Shore all over Milton as the Bulldogs and the Black Panthers now go to the respective sides. We'll get the official ruling on what happened. Shore had a timeout, and now the officials have a little powwow there. Back is Jersey Shore's trying to wrap up this one. It's a 1st and 14 for the Bulldogs.
I think Milton took a timeout now.
Well, 1st and goal from the 14, and Milton does take the quick timeout. Brandon, any score updates? Any tight ones here down the stretch?
Well, we got to fire up the old phone here and trying to check it out here. Nothing. Yeah, Mount Carmel right now 34-21 over Danville. That's more than just wrapped up. Selinsgrove pulls ahead now. Central Mountain's going to have 2 losses on the year. They're going to lose 33-17. Shamokin's going to drop one. Shikellami's going to drop another game to Shamokin. And Muncie, 24-20 against South Williamsport right now. Muncie, close game there.
Well, after the Peyton Tamar interception, Jersey Shore's got 1st and goal from the 14 of Milton. Jet sweep from the right side. Nick Williams cuts it outside, looking for his first touchdown of his career. Beautiful footwork along the left sideline, and he turns in for the touchdown. 14 yards, Nick Williams. It looked like he had no more room at about the 7. His angle was cut off, but the sophomore was able to really display some fancy footwork. Jersey Shore pushes it across the 60-point line as it's now 61-0, or 61-7, excuse me.
The former backup quarterback comes in as a wide receiver now, comes out, runs a beautiful jet sweep to the outside and gets a touchdown. Jersey Shore, first time since most points allowed, most points for them since that playoff game at Shikellamy in 2019.
And put it through again. Breck Miller on. Operation is clean. Kick is high and through. Jersey Shore now up 62-7. Nick Williams gets in on the scoring party here at Danville's Ironman Stadium. And with only 4:22 to play, Milton gets another try on the Bear.
Susquehanna Transit and Susquehanna Trailways have part and full-time opportunities available for school bus and motor coach drivers. Transport children to school daily, groups to sporting events, music venues, ports of departure, and much more. Are you recently retired, needing spending money for the holidays? Enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna team. 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They train and offer performance bonuses too.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
14-yard touchdown run. Nick Williams, his first career touchdown. Kudos to the sophomore being used as a receiver after being a backup quarterback last year. Cut it on a jet sweep. Kickoff left to right. Jersey Shore putting the finishing touches on a blowout of Milton. Caught by the return man at the 5 for Milton. Stumbles all the way up to the 20, and it's once again Aviles Robles to get the call. Milton gets the ball from there as the Black Panthers at the 20 get another try. It looks like they come over to their sideline for play call. I guess you can't take the timeouts with you. Although I don't see a timeout on Milton's side. I guess they're just huddling up. Who knows? Brandon, let's do some scores.
Let's do some scores. You're right. First of all, the score we did miss was Montoursville and Mifflinburg. Montoursville now down by 3 points to Mifflinburg. Mifflinburg got the lead in the fourth quarter. Got to have to see how much time is left over there. And obviously, the rest of them are more than just wrapped up. And Southern Columbia came back and they blew out Central Columbia 49-0.
Comeback win for the Tigers. 1st and 10 on 20 for Milton. Minium barks out the play call. Hands it off. Left side stutter step. Dylan Ando gets tugged down up at the 24, just up the hash marks. Not much happening in that spot. Peyton Samar came up on the hit, and he had the interception last time. Set up Jersey Shore for that short touchdown. Under 4 to go, 2nd and 7 on 23. Milton getting its final possession or two here.
Well, this is also good to see for if your coach, defensive coordinator, Coach Alex Jackson, especially that linebacker position. You got Jared Palski out tonight, and you also got Stone Seacrest still out. that linebacker spot. So really your next backup is Peyton Samar there at your linebacker, and he's showing out really well.
2nd and 7 on 23. They try the zone read as Minium keeps the ball, but he's swarmed right up the middle. He was just pushed down, everybody on top of him. Colton Musser, a name I don't believe we've called. He was part of it as a short gain on the forward progress, as it's 3rd and about 6 or 7 here for Milton.
Yeah, and this is going to be a nice win here for Jersey Shore here. Even the backups getting involved. Peyton Samar. Shore still has an opportunity here. They can get the ball back with about, I would say, roughly 2 minutes.
Clock is running. Keep that in mind. Play clock here down to 12. Milton breaks huddle. Minium in the pistol. 2-back set. Backup quarterback in for the Black Panthers. Snap to him, hip high on 3rd and 6. Handoff right. Ando twists through some arm tackles, but he's eventually broken at the 26. Gets a couple of yards. Tough running, but not enough to move the sticks. Milton has Minium head to the sideline. They keep the offense out there. It's 4th and 2. They give him really good spotting up at the 28. And this is a good opportunity for these guys to get a chance to practice their 4th down conversions here, Brandon.
Yeah, not only that here, but good for the Jersey Shore defense. You know, they got to be able to, as a secondary group, they get to JV. They get to play, I believe, Milton on Monday. Again, their JV team. This is good. Hey, good 4th down. Build some confidence for them younger guys.
4th and 2 on 28 for the Black Panthers under center. Isaiah Minium, and there was movement. Samar went off sides. The question is, who was responsible for it? And I believe they'll say that Samar did so on his own doing. And that keeps the drive alive for the Black Panthers.
Yeah, and that should just about wrap it up here as we go along. That shouldn't stop the clock. The clock should still be running.
And it is.
It should be just about wrap it up here. Milton's got 4 plays, so they'll run this clock out. And Jersey Shore is going to go to 7-0 with a big contest with Danville, who's going to come off of a tough loss against Mount Carmel.
Well, with the backups in, Milton's still trying to take some snaps and see some productivity out of their backups. Minium 1st and 10 at his own 33. Handoff outside. Robles trying to fight through a lot of Bulldogs. Everybody pummels him. No gain back at the line. Christopher Aviles Robles having a tough time breaking outside. It's 2nd and 9. They give him 1 yard to the 34.
Yeah, and look, Milton's just doing whatever they can possibly. Keep giving over. I like Robles, though. He's running really well tonight. And I think you should see him a little bit more. You know, hoping Doyle's injury is not too bad. He wasn't just shaken up and taken out of the game. But Robles could be one of them guys who could help out towards in the future.
2nd and 9 on 34 for Milton. Minium to take the snap. Isaiah Minium, the backup quarterback, shovels it off to Aviles Robles again. This time he's got a good first step up to the 38 along the right hash marks with a flag down. 3 or 4 Bulldogs in the mix, including Dathan Tyson, who's the last to pop up off the ground. This would make it about a 3rd and manageable with about 5 yards needed. But, again, there's that flag just hanging in the middle of that offensive line.
We're having a face mask by Jersey Shore, so, hey, Milton's got another 1st down here. Let's see if they try to throw for it a little bit. We'll give some score updates here, Sam, real quick. Selinsgrove, 33. Central Mountain 23, and Central Mountain trying to post a comeback. It says right now it's still in the 3rd quarter, but I believe they're in the 4th quarter. Schmoken gonna get a win against Shikellamy, and Mifflinburg still up 23-20. That's a close one out there as well. And all but final, Mount Carmel 34, Danville 21.
59 seconds to go. 1st and 10, 47 to Jersey Shore for Milton after the face mask. Minium, hip high snap. Pitch left. Oh, everybody on top of the ball carrier. They meet, and forward progress stops him at the 46. And again, it's Aviles Robles getting hit hard.
That was Gabe Andrews on that tackle.
Whew, that was a big one. Back at the 46. Lose about 6 yards there. You talk about Selinsgrove. His 2nd down comes up, and they'll have to run one more play. Will Milton. Selinsgrove, Jersey Shore, if that is what happens in districts, Brandon, again, you don't want to look that far ahead, but this point in the game, but the score at 62-7, kind of do.
Yeah,
Selinsgrove's offense has really come to life. I think it'll be a very different Selinsgrove team than we saw week 2.
They have, but like I said, this is a tough stretch for sure. As we get this playoff, Robles gets the carry.
Yeah, Robles gets the carry right up the middle, and he gets smushed down. Samar again, he's been busy as a backup. Selinsgrove and Jersey Shore, both 2 teams that are doing well in the district. Jersey Shore, in fact, doing perfect because they're 7-0. The Bulldogs finally get to a conclusion here tonight at Danville's Ironman Stadium. 62-7. All things Jersey Shore as the Bulldogs top the Milton Black Panthers. Post game coming up on the Bear Country Sports Network and our Domino's 3 stars of the game on tap. Stay tuned.
Keep your property clean with help from Dyroff, stump grinding, and more. It's one thing to have your trees taken down, but most arborists leave the stump behind. That's when you should call 570-916-0052. Talk to Sean Dyroff. He'll return your call within 24 hours, visit and offer a free estimate, then grind down your stump, leaving the mulch or disposing of it. Your choice. What's the and more? Lawn care and snow plowing. Fully insured. Dyroff Stump Grind, 570-916-0052. PA contractor number 176-4746.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers greater confidence in you. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information, appraisal, and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states and MLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jim Ely, State Farm Insurance, 105 Thomas Street, Jersey Shore, 570-398-2828. The best pizza in town, Domino's in Jersey Shore, with a full menu, including pizza, of course, chicken, pasta, sandwiches, breads and sides, desserts and drinks, plus the mix and match deal, the perfect combo deal, and the week-long carry-out deal, all available online at Domino's.com. Search Domino's Jersey Shore, delivery or carry-out. Open Sunday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday till midnight. 570-398-7000. Domino's, 1138 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Don't you just love the smell of old books?
Shh, this is a library.
Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction.
He really does devour literature.
Please leave.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
It's the luxury location for your dog. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board on Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall. Grooming on site, air conditioning, and an outdoor playground. Now offering weekday doggy daycare. Call 570-377-0340 to check availability and for appointments. Online at sweetdreamsgroomandboard.com or find us on Facebook. Sweet Dreams Groom and Board, Sunrise Lane in Mill Hall, where we treat your dog like family.
The Bear, WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. The press box is quieted here at Danville, and scoreboard still intact, 62-7. Jersey Shore just puts this one to rest, and then some. Our 3 stars of the game presented by our friends at Domino's of Jersey Shore. You're going to want to make sure you check them out. And open 7 days a week. You know Domino's, you know the drill. Go over there, right on Allegheny and Jersey Shore. We have so many guys, Brandon. When you score 62 points, you have a lot of players that qualify for this. And I do think that there is something to making sure to reward guys that haven't gotten it this year. So we have 3 guys that have not gotten this award this year. And I will start with Connor Davis, who had one of the more ridiculous interceptions I've ever seen. In addition to always being a guy that's hurrying the quarterback, having to move to left guard from his spot at tight end where he's been regularly this year. And Davis played really well tonight in every capacity, is up there on the team leading tackles, led the team in hurries, and that interception was just awesome. He tipped it to himself and picked it off. 2 guys I'll let Brandon talk about, Dirk Stetz and Peyton Samar. Yes, you played to the final whistle. Peyton Samar, the backup linebacker, had the interception, and Brandon fought for him to get it. And I said, you know what? Who am I to hold up Peyton Samar from getting some pizza? He crushed it tonight in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and first I was talking about Dirk Stetz. Let's go with him. Look, he was in the backfield a lot tonight. He had at least he had 3 tackles, 1 for a loss, and 1.5 sacks. He blew up. Sorry, he had 2 tackles for loss. He blew that line up. He was in the backfield. We were calling his name almost every time. Dirk Stetz, even if he wasn't tackling him, he was involved in some way. He did a really good job pressuring through and kind of pushing the lineman out of the way. He's really come together since being that defensive end last year, that kind of fill-in defensive end, and now being the starting defensive tackle on that Jersey Shore team. He's a little bit undersized, but he can really be able to move inside that pocket and be able to get to the quarterback. Now my other one, Peyton Samar. You and I were sitting here fighting about it, and this is how I feel about it. Look, you come in here, you're a young guy. You are only a sophomore. You come in and say, hey, this is killing time. You come in, not only do you get an interception, but you just prove to the coaches that you can come in. You got a Palski hurt, and the Stone Seacrest the timetable the coaches gave us should be within the amount of time that he comes back next week, but we don't know. And we don't know how long Palski's out for. So now Peyton Samar just showed himself as a quality backup linebacker who can come in case a Carter Peacock gets hurt. Not saying that they will, not jinxing him or anything like that, not saying, but if Carter Peacock gets hurt, and especially it's a big blow if Hayden Packer goes down, but you got to have someone solid who can come in there and make some plays like Peyton Samar. So Peyton Samar, if you're listening back on this at all, man, I give you a lot of credit, and keep playing well, man. You're going to get your time as soon as possible.
Dirk Stetz, 1.5 sacks to lead Jersey Shore in that capacity. I mentioned Peyton Samar had the interception return for 38 yards to set up the final touchdown to Nick Williams. Speaking of touchdowns, we'll mention the final stats here for Jersey Shore, as Bulldogs getting 3 touchdowns from Cooper Peacock. Elijah Jordan runs in one. Brady Jordan had a spectacular run to find the end zone, and just looking across the board, Brady Jordan also threw for 3 touchdowns, hitting Caden Hess once and Cooper Peacock twice. Nick Williams ran in a touchdown there down the stretch. And to cap it off, Nick Williams with that touchdown, and Breck Miller 2 for 2 on field goals, 29 and 43 yards, as the Bulldogs took this one 62-7. I know we got some housekeeping to do before we get you on your way, and Brandon, I venture to say we're looking at some scores.
We are, and I just want to say this. The one takeaway I want to take from this, George's got to get their passing game up a little bit more. It was a little shaky, and Brady Jordan didn't do as well as I thought he would, but he's got some time to work on. He's still a first-year quarterback. Score-wise, right now, Selinsgrove leading Central Mountain 33-23. They're looking like they could solidify a win against Central Mountain. Look, Selinsgrove's on the right track right now, getting a couple of points here and there and getting close wins as I refresh my scoreboard here. And I appreciate the guys who do the Shikellamy. I use their scoreboard, and I never give them a shout. I use their scoreboard, and it's pretty accurate. So
WKOK, they do a nice job over there.
They do. We got Northwest Warrior Run. That's the final, 42-7. Southern Columbia wins over Central Columbia in a blowout, 49-0. Mount Carmel beats Danville 34-21. Danville will be in Jersey Shore next week, as Doug Byerly's back on the call as well. We got Mifflinburg and Montoursville. Now, it was 23-20 as the Spencer's growing up. They've now increased their lead 29-20. So Mifflinburg is looking like they're going to upset Montoursville. And a thing that Montoursville does not do a lot, that's lose at home. Looking like Mifflinburg's going to get that upset after dropping a huge one to Milton last week. So if you're listening anywhere, tune into that game, as we got some other finals here. Muncie beats South Williamsport 31-7. Bloomsburg is still playing Hughesville. That's 7-0. That's still in the fourth quarter. Any other scores we got here? So, yeah, that's about it for our area. And Shamokin beat Shikellamy 21-7. They get back on the winning track there. Henry Hanoski. Look, Shore blew out Shamokin, but don't be surprised. Henry Hanoski doesn't have them playing in the playoffs really well, because whoever plays Shikellamy, I'm going to say it right now, that's an automatic bye. I'm not saying Shikellamy can't come in and upset someone, but that's an absolute bye. It's going to be between Selinsgrove and Shamokin at the end of the year, and I'm hoping those two get the first matchup, because I think Shamokin can upset Selinsgrove, and I think Shamokin can make it to a second straight District 4 championship game, and that'll be really well for Henry Hanoski. He can build that into the next year.
Jersey Shore football, the big one tonight, 62-7. I think we're ready to go shortly. I don't know about you, Brandon. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything tonight, so I think we'll have to quickly get on out of here. But before we do that, let's say thank you. And first and foremost, Cody Brongard. Got his name right, Brandon?
Brungard.
Oh, man, Cody, I'm so sorry for that. Thank you You made this broadcast happen tonight. Kudos to you. Coming up to save the day behind the scenes when we needed him most. Big thanks to Dave Stratton back in studios and Vince Swartz producing the YouTube element of our broadcast. Nate Carpenter for all his contributions across the board this evening. Chris Davis doing the stats behind us here for Jersey Shore and always being willing and able to share those stats. Everyone here at Danville, thank you for the hospitality. It's been a fun night, and tonight's featured a lot of touchdowns. 62-7 Jersey Shore all over Milton. We'll have LHU football tomorrow at 1. Lock Haven plays host to the Shepherd Rams, one of the top teams in the PSAC East. That should be a fun matchup. Stay tuned for that. Next week, Jersey Shore is back home to face the Danville Ironmen, playing at their home right now, and they'll be playing them back at home next week. So long. Have a good night. 62-7 the final. My name is Sam Cooperman saying so long.
B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing north central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
Any supplier can drop a box outside your door. But if you want a partner who delivers great customer service too, rely on Cintas. Your dedicated service reps can deliver what you need to help your business run smoothly. From essential cleaning products to hygienically cleaned apparel, fire protection services to first aid and safety supplies. That service you can't get from a box.
Oh, I'm ready!
Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Our name defines what we do. Realty Lease Properties in Lock Haven. Residential, commercial, student. We can find a place for you in Lock Haven, Williams-Porter State College. Find out all about us online at realtyleaseproperties.com. Everything from available space to forms you need to apply. You can even pay your rent online. Call Dana or Selena using their new phone number, 570-748-7032. Realty Lease Properties, East Main Street, downtown Lock Haven. Open weekdays 9 till 4. Start leasing today.
Built to dominate the toughest of work days,